Hello, everybody. How you all doing? Hopefully, you're all good. Can I hear anything? See if I can, and it goes all right. This is the first time I've done it for a while. Let's see if I can hear me. Oh, I can. I can hear myself. Right now, how you all doing? It's been a while since I've done the commentary, and at the moment, I have to say, I haven't got all my backgrounds and all the score and everything else. So I'm going to try and get the scoreboard on here very, very quickly before we get the game going. But what I have to do, for some reason, on my normal streaming computer, I've got Sky Sports paid for. I've got the Sky Sports app. I can put Sky Sports through my computer. If I do that, it stops OBS for some reason. So I have to have a different computer up on my desk here, just underneath looking at you guys. And that's what I'm going to have to do. So what I do need to do is just get rid of this a minute. Let's just get cracking with this. Let's turn the sound off on this. I've not watched any of the build-up. I don't want to watch any of the build-up because, as I said on the video earlier this week, it's all about Liverpool, basically. It's all Liverpool this, Liverpool that, as we all know. So we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to literally get on with it. So, just log into my Sky. I'm going to try and get the scoreboard up. Let's get the scoreboard sorted out and I can get that going straight away. Bear with me for 1 second. Let's just have a look. Just log in as normal. Bear with me. Just trying to log everything in. I haven't done it for a while. I've been rushing around today to try and get this all done. Yeah, it's just a bit of a nightmare at the minute, trying to get everything done and all arranged and all sorted out. So let's just try to all sort. So bear with me 1 second, people. How you all doing though? Let me know. Say hello in chat for us. Jane, Blues, Martin. How are you all? Hopefully you're all good. I'm hoping that you're all good. I've got an issue with my streaming software at the minute. Not my streaming software, but my trying to log in. It's all good. It's not too bad. It isn't too bad at all. I've just got to get my login sorted out and I can get this all going. But how have you all been? Have you all been good? It's just a bit of a situation, isn't it, at the minute? So I'm going to sign in with a code. Right, so they've sent me an email with my code in it. Once I get this sorted out, I can get the scoreboard up at least. It's right, let's just put this in here. Get it all going. I thought I have a lot more time to myself today, and I haven't. So trying to look after my young boy. Bless him. So anyway, we're going to get this going. Apologies for the setup while I'm live with you guys. Hopefully, as I say, you're all good. This is a massive game for us. It's an unchanged Chelsea team from the team that took on Man City. The knee's much better, much stronger. Still not quite right. I can sit for longer periods of time now, which is good. You might find me at some point sort of stand up at a break in playing the game. That's because I'm just sort of stretching my leg out. I'm not weird. It's just what I have to do, unfortunately. But let me just see if I can get this all working. Let's get my security going on here and all. Bear with me for 1 second. Let's have a look. Just trying to get it all going. That's all. Close that. Let's get that up again. Now, I'm wondering, is it on the screen? It's over there. Hold on. Oh, dear. Anyway. Well, I'm going to get this working eventually, people. I know the game kicks off in 9 minutes, but it's all good. We'll be all right. It's just shambles, isn't it? Bit of a shambles. Right, okay. I'm somewhere now where I need to be. Hold on. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to counter or a clock or nothing like that. I've lost it all for some reason. It's all disappeared off my computer and I don't know why. Anyway, let's try and get this scoreboard working. Just log in here. Where's it gone? Disappeared again. Hold on, 1 second. Right, there's nothing on that screen, which is marvellous. We're gonna have to go off. We're gonna have to go without it all at the minute because it's just trying. I'm trying to get this going. It's an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Anyway, let's get this going. So, I've got a good feeling about this as well, Dave. I have to say, I really have to say this. I do have a good feeling about Chelsea today. As we've already said, I said it earlier in the week, they're already making excuses for Liverpool with their injuries. We've had the same amount of injuries as well, as we all know. So it's just, they're already making excuses. If they play badly and lose, Liverpool is Liverpool. There's going to be a tough game today. They've still got players that can come out and can change a game. They got players that can score goals in an instant. You know, it's just don't write Liverpool off and don't just fall for this nonsense that's being portrayed. Liverpool will be strong today. Liverpool are always a strong team against us. It's always a difficult game. A lot of people are talking about it being a tight game. To me, it could be one way or the other as the teams literally leave and walk out onto the Wembley pitch as I'm just talking to you right now. Again, apologies, people. There is no background. There's no clock. Unfortunately, I've got the chat on here. I've got the game on here. Hopefully, you can get a feel for it anyway. I'll keep you updated with the score as it is. I haven't got time to sort it all out, unfortunately. So Chelsea's an unchanged team with Ben Chilwell leading as captain. Thiago Silva obviously is injured and not available. He's not on the bench. So the teams are out. Packed, jam-packed, sold out Wembley Stadium. Chelsea fans in full voice. Massive sign up by the scoreboard. The famous Chelsea FC. So let's just I'm putting my phone out of the way. I don't know any notifications. I don't know nothing from other people. I'm going to call it as we see it. So welcome along, everyone. And thank you so much for sticking with us. I appreciate it. Been a bit of a tough time. There was a time for literally 2 months where I couldn't sit at a table or a desk. I've been working from home, either sitting on the bed, working with my legs stretched out, or on the floor. That's how bad it's been. I've been in the office twice in that period because it's just been difficult to try and work with what happened to my knee. As I say, it's much, much stronger. It's still there. I can still feel it. When I'm walking, it's still a bit, I can feel something there. I'm going to get my MRI scan results tomorrow evening, and they'll let me know whether or not I'm going to need some sort of surgery or if it's just purely physiotherapy. But it's much, much stronger than it was, which is good. So the delegates are walking their way down the line of Liverpool players about to come across to Chelsea players to be introduced to them. Oh, Dick Van Dijk leading Liverpool. Overrated. Overrated. So one of the delegates has stopped with his mobile phone asking for a selfie with Jurgen Klopp. He's got 5 or 6 other people behind him, and he stopped to get a selfie with Jurgen Klopp as he's walking down the line. Deary me. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? So Liverpool's team, I've not seen it yet. I've seen Chelsea's team, obviously. I've not seen Liverpool's team yet. But that Kelleher looks like he's in goal. Look like they've got Robertson. They've got Konate, Van Dijk, and they've got that young kid on the right. And I'm hoping that we can put him in his place today. I'm hoping that Ben Chilwell, along with Raheem Sterling on that left-hand side, can really put him to the sword and knock him down a peg or two. The main thing we want from today, first and foremost, is a level of performance. What we also want to do is banish what happened against Liverpool at Anfield a couple of weeks ago, which was embarrassing, an absolute joke. And then hopefully that will lead us on to win the game and win the trophy. But this is a massive game. This is a massive game for the football club right now, for the owners right now, and for this group of players and the manager. A trophy for the manager would be massive for him. But what I will say, Torinen, Woodshedder. But yeah, I mean, this would be a springboard, hopefully, for this group of players, and what it would do for that group, that squad as a whole, young squad, the belief it will give them. But Chelsea needs to deliver the level of performance today. If they don't get it, then we're in trouble. So, national anthem's been sung, I think, or whatever's been sung. All the advertising of both clubs on the pitch is being taken away. The big Carabao sign in the centre circle has been taken away. The players go and shake hands with each other right now as they're doing the pre-match bits and pieces. I'd love to do that. Walk past and go, I'm going to have you. I'm going to have you. As you walk past them. So, yeah, it looks as though it's Van Dijk and Konate at the back, along with Robertson and the youngster at right back. Bradley, is it Jackson? I don't know what his name is. So here we go. Here's the teams, finally. So Chelsea team, as we all know, is going to be Petrovic in goal. What a revelation he's been, you have to say. Jordi Petrovic is in goal. People are talking about Sanchez, but for me, Petrovic is the man right now. No argument. Malo Gusto right back. Dizazi, Colwell and Chilwell. The outstanding performance from all of them against Man City. Just a shame we adopted a defensive mentality second half, rather than take the game to them. Two-man midfielders, Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Building up a relationship now. Caicedo's becoming the player that we saw at Brighton. Three in front of them. Cole Palmer on the right, Conor Gallagher through the middle and Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side. His natural position, good to see. Up front, Jackson through the middle. Could switch. You could see Sterling through the middle and you could see Jackson come out left. On the bench, Sanchez, Bettinelli, Mudryk, Madueke, Chalobah, Nkunku, Gilchrist, Torinen and G on the bench. Three youngsters for Chelsea on the bench. That tells you the injury problems that we got. But no one will listen. They want to focus on the old bin dippers. Anyway, Liverpool, their team looks like this. In goal, Kelleher. He had a good game against us previously. He's been known to have a good game, I should say, against us. Conor Bradley, as I said, Konate, Van Dijk and Robertson at the back from right to left. Their midfield, three. McAllister, Wataru Endo and Ryan Gravenberch, because Szoboszlai, who's been the most impressive, is out. If we can get McAllister pinned, so up front, Harvey Elliott, Cody Gakpo and Luis Diaz. Make of that what you will. Elliott's got some work to do. On the bench for Liverpool, Adrian, Gomez, Shimikas, Clark, McConnell, Kumas, Dans, Kwanzai and Nioni. So yes, they've got their problems. They've only got 3 recognised players and 2 of them are defenders on the bench and a goalkeeper. So Chelsea do have more options. This is a massive opportunity for Chelsea to put things right after what happened against Liverpool at Anfield a couple of weeks ago. It was an embarrassment. It was an absolute joke. And above and beyond, we want a performance first and foremost right now. Let's put this youngster at fullback who scored on that day and had a good performance. Everyone's raving about him. Let's try him out today. Let's give him the runaround today. Let's come on. So, pre-match is all done. Players lining up. As we're watching the game on TV, Chelsea are kicking. Chelsea fans. So as you're watching it from the TV, from the Sky, again, apologies, there's no stats, there's no timing. I'll talk you through it. Liverpool kick-off. We're kicking from left to right, Chelsea, and they launched the ball high and straight out of play, Liverpool. 10 yards into our half. That's all. Only 10 yards into our half. And it's a throw for Chelsea. Gusto gets it back from Caicedo, plays a nice ball inside to Gallagher, lays it off to Enzo. First time ball out to Chilwell. Acres of space. He's tried over halfway. Elliott tries to get there. Tries to find Sterling in behind Jackson, but Jackson does well to win it. And then Gallagher's after Endo. Fouls him. Free kick Liverpool. Goes back from Konate to Kelleher. Holds on to it. Jackson's Chelsea are pushed up high, pressing Liverpool now. And Konate is nutmegged Raheem Sterling, who brings him down. It's another free kick to Liverpool, just outside the penalty box on the right-hand side. But the goalkeeper's going to take it 10 yards inside his own box. Now he decides to roll it out to Konate to take the free kick. And he's looking for an early option, but he hasn't got one because Chelsea are pressed one-on-one with everybody at the minute. So he launches it high left-hand side. Gusto beats Diaz to it. Casido mops up, gives it back to Dizazi, who plays it forward, looking for Jackson halfway. He's beaten to it by Van Dijk, but tries to win second ball, unlucky. Konate launches it high in towards Chelsea's half. Gusto's underneath it. Nice touch to win it. Then Cole Palmer loses possession with McAllister, who mops up, and Liverpool go back to Van Dijk, to Robertson over halfway. Driving forward, Gravenberch in front of him. Still driving forward, but held up by Cole Palmer. Well done, Palmer. Back to Gravenberch. Endo. He's forced backwards to halfway line to Van Dijk. Left-hand side of centre. Endo drops, says, give me the ball, and he gives it to him. Back to Van Dijk, but away from him. He has to sort of move towards the ball, and he goes to Konate, and Sterling's pressing him. So he's gone back to Kelleher outside his own box. Back to Van Dijk, to Endo inside his own half at the minute. Steps away from two challengers, but then gives the ball away to Casido. Just there's literally about 10 players within a 10-yard radius, length for the pitch wide, and it's all condensed. So he's gone back to Colwill. He had to go back towards his own goal, but he's collected it, give it to Zazi. He's gone back to Petrovic, first touch for him. Zazi, right corner of the penalty box, plays a good ball inside to Palmer. On the line to Gusto, but takes his eye off it and it runs out of play. Sloppy. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Let's do this. They're now focusing on all the Liverpool players that are unavailable on the bench. So the coverage is already shite already. Anyway, Liverpool, I haven't seen what's happened with the throwing, but they're trying to get the ball in between our lines. We've broken it up, and then we play a ball into Enzo inside. He's tried to find Jackson over the top. Liverpool heads the ball away. Van Dijk. It's a Chelsea throw-in just inside of our half on the right-hand side with Gusto. Liverpool now trying to go one-on-one as well. Short to Casido, back to Zazi, being pressed by Diaz to back to Petrovic. Colwill drops to the penalty spot, says give me the ball, but he ignores him. Liverpool pushed up as well. So Petrovic tries to find Gusto, beaten to the ball by Robertson. Sky and TNT, they love Liverpool, they love Man City and Arsenal. Right, we're on 3 minutes 30 seconds right now, people. 3 minutes 30 seconds, 0-0. I'll call it every 10 minutes. Anyway, frame's taken. Gusto gives it to Casido, lays it off short, but it's too short, and they managed to get a challenge in. They're trying to win a throw-in off of Gusto, but it's been given to Chelsea. We're not moved anywhere, really. We're 10 yards inside our own half on the right-back position so far. Gusto to take it. He's looking for movement. He gets it from Enzo. Gusto, back to Dizazi, launches it up the line high. Dizazi, Jackson. Van Dijk wins it, heads it down to Endo, who's able to turn. He's under pressure now from Palmer and Jackson. Well done. Liverpool throwing halfway inside their own half of their left-hand side. Robertson to take it. It's very bitty at the minute. There's not a lot of space in the midfield. Needs to get the ball wide into wider areas, and that's where we're going to create problems. Anyway, Robertson's taking his time. He now launches it up the line. Dizazi steps in front of Diaz to win it. Gives it to Enzo Fernandez. Under pressure, finds Colwill. Takes 10 yards back. Gets it out of his feet and gives it to Petrovic. Gives it to Colwill under pressure now from Elliott. Turns away from him brilliantly well. But then he gives the ball away, Colwill. And he's taken out Harvey Elliott at the same time. The referee's given a free kick. Oh, it's McAllister he's taken out. So what happened was the keeper gave the ball to... They gave the ball to Colwill. And he's being shut down. He's got Luis Diaz coming over to him from left to right. And he's also got... Whoever's playing on that right-hand side, I can't think who's playing on the right, shutting him down as well. So he steps inside one of them, but has a loose touch 10 yards away from him, and he goes to try and win it, and he catches McAllister, gives a free kick away. So the free kick is about 5 yards wide of the penalty box, and it's about 22 yards, maybe 25 yards out. So Chelsea are holding a high defensive line on the edge of our box. It's sloppy from Colwill. He did well initially, but his touch was sloppy. Liverpool's got an opportunity here. Left foot in swinger from Robertson. And McAllister's over it as well. Liverpool, don't worry about their injuries. They're still strong today. Chelsea need to get this defensive right. Liverpool got 3 players in offside positions that are going to drop back in onside as the cross comes in. And they do. Cross comes in, floated over, away by Colwill, followed up by Jackson, who's trying to dribble out his own box. And he's managed to get away with it, Jackson. Well done. Oh, then Enzo Fernandez gives the ball away to Liverpool. Chelsea pressing Liverpool now. Another foul. Another foul made onto Endo now. Outside the box from Casido. Casido's claiming he's won the ball. Let's see the replay. He doesn't win the ball at all. He fouls him. It is a foul again for Liverpool. Same position. Probably about 5 yards inside this time. So level the width for the penalty box this time. And again, another opportunity. Chelsea has to stop giving stupid free kicks away. It's 5 yards inside. It's about the same distance. So once again, Chelsea's high line. Ben Chilwell is encouraging the players. Relying on Cole and Dizazi here. That's the height in our team. Jackson there as well. But Jackson's in a 3-man wall at the minute, which consists of Palmer, Sterling and Jackson. So McAllister, right-footed. It's available. Everyone comes out to Konate. He's forced outside the penalty box, but then the referee gives a handball against Konate. It's a bit lucky, you have to say. 7 minutes, 10 seconds gone. It's 0-0. Come on, Chelsea. So, another stat they're putting up. Jurgen Klopp won 6 major trophies. Chelsea giving the ball away. Then Liverpool give it away. Well done, Casido. Gallagher looking to play a first-time ball in behind. Konate to Sterling. It's not strong enough. Konate back to the keeper. Well done, Jackson. Puts him under pressure. And they rush the clearance away to halfway. Chilwell. I'll tell you about that stat in just a minute. So Liverpool win the ball back. Well done, Enzo. He steps in front of Harvey Elliott, gets a little nick on the ball, which allows Cole to get the ball away. The stat just showed you a picture of Jurgen Klopp. He's won 6 major finals, 3 of them against Chelsea. Honestly, it's absolute nonsense what these people are coming out with. It's so biased. It's a joke. It really is. Anyway, Liverpool throwing with a youngster, Bradley, whatever his name is, to take the throw in. He nicks 10 yards. Inside to Diaz, who can bring it down. Back to Harvey Elliott, who switches the play this left-hand side to Robertson. He's got Gravenberch to his outside. Palmer's with him. He lifts a high ball towards the back post, and it's a good one, to be fair. Chelsea defenders were beaten, but Diaz couldn't get anything on it. He just held it back the way it came, but too high, which allowed Petrovic to get his feet across and just calmly collect it. But they had 2 men at the back post, and Chelsea defenders were looking at each other. And now that after the replay, it cuts back to Liverpool, got possession again. Liverpool settled better than us. We started off all right. Liverpool have been dominating now, and they're across their defensive line to the youngster. Is it Bradley Jackson, whatever his name is? Anyway, he's gone back to Konate. He's 10 yards inside his own half at the minute, and he goes square to Van Dijk. Robertson collects it, back to Van Dijk. Chelsea pushed up just over halfway, but not pressing. Looking to block off the attempted passes inside in the channels. So it's just going backwards and forwards to Liverpool's back 4. Now Van Dijk swings a high ball out to the youngster who brings it down under pressure from Chilwell. Bradley. Back to Harvey Elliott. And back to Konate. Well done, Sterling. Pressed him back. Done really well. Kelleher. Van Dijk shut down by Jackson. Konate. Out to Harvey Elliott, being pressed by Chilwell. And he plays a long ball, looking to give it to Robertson. He forces him backwards, but he managed to get the ball away. Gravenberch trying to get a ball forward to Gakpo. Casido steps in, covers and gets the ball away. 9 minutes 45, 47. 9 minutes 50 gone. 0-0. Liverpool throwing deep inside their own half. Gravenberch runs past Robertson to give the ball to me. Chelsea pressing him with Enzo and Gallagher. Forced the ball out of play for another Liverpool throw-in. This time Robertson goes back to Van Dijk. Pressed by Jackson. Liverpool playing balls inside and Chelsea are pressing. Enzo shutting the keeper down. The keeper, Dizazi, does really well to win the ball. Plays a good ball into the feet of Sterling. Enzo Fernandez tries to win it, but McAllister wins it off him and Endo's coming away. Trying to find Diaz, loose touch from him, and Dizazi holds him up, wins the ball off of him. Brilliantly well, Dizazi, and finds Chilwell. Being pressed by Harvey Elliott. He's not quick enough. Deflects off him. Diaz claims he's being pushed in the back from a ball in the air, but Chelsea carry on playing. Casino goes in and wins a great ball off of Gravenberch. Cole Palmer now, over halfway, right-hand side. He's got Gusto on this right. He's got Jackson, Sterling, and Gallagher to the right-hand side, left-hand side, and he plays a loose ball, but the ball gets deflected to Gusto, and Chelsea do well to get a corner. Well done. Good move from us. We managed to break it up with Dizazi. Finds a good ball inside. But Palmer, as he's going forward, he's got 3 Chelsea players to his left with 2 Liverpool defenders, and he's got Gusto on his right, and he tries to play a little pass. And only if he thought someone was going to make a run towards him, it didn't happen. But we got lucky because they cocked up their deflected clearance only to Gusto. Chelsea corner from the right-hand side. Chilwell, left-footed in-swinger, 2 hands up in the air, indicates near post, I think, normally. It's gone back post. Keeper comes out and punches away to the edge of the penalty box. Corner of it. Gallagher brings the ball down and Luis Diaz comes over and barges him to the floor. Stupid tackle. Gallagher will take it all day long. Chelsea free kick. Halfway between the penalty box and the byline. I'd say it's around 25 yards out again. This time Chelsea got an opportunity to get a free kick in the box now. Yeah, it's actually about 18 yards out. Chilwell left foot is over it. Gallagher right foot's over it. They're having a deep conversation here. They hold up hands like this, so everyone can't see. But it's a chance for Chelsea to get the ball in the box here. Liverpool are holding defensive line on the penalty spot. We've got Colwill, Casido, Enzo, Jackson, Dizazi, Sterling in the box, with Gusto and Palmer lurking outside. Ball goes high to the back post, over Dizazi. Comes out to Gusto on the volley. Grass cut, although on target, but easy for the keeper. But on target from him. He rolls it out to Konate. Got a little bit of space. Gallagher presses. Plays a long ball forward, looking for the run of the youngster who's pushed further forward. And Liverpool in left-hand side here. Diaz, left-hand side of the penalty box, up against Gusto. Holds him up, Gusto. Comes back to him, Diaz. Chelsea with great defensive numbers to block the first shot. And Casido wins the ball off of him. Well, and he gives the ball away, Casido. But we forced Liverpool backwards. They got in behind us, and they're giving the ball away again. They win it again. McAllister coming forward, 30 yards out. Irons up the shot, straight down the throat of Petrovic. Nice and simple. But Chelsea just giving the ball away, and Liverpool on the right-hand side with Endo. McAllister picks the ball up, drives forward and shoots, but a moment there, the youngster at fullback cut inside, won the ball off us, high inside of our half, halfway inside of our half on the right-hand side, and he sees between defenders, hold on a minute, it's come back to Liverpool, who literally, we're watching replays, it comes back and Liverpool inside the penalty box, and they shoot again with Diaz from the left-hand corner of it, and Petrovic saves down to his left-hand side, blocks it, and it's a Liverpool throw-in. Sky's coverage is shocking. It's not up to date with anything that we're doing. We're too busy watching poxy replays of nothing. But well done, Chelsea. Chelsea win back possession from Liverpool. We play it into Conor Gallagher, and he's fouled by Robertson. Chelsea take a short goal kick. Oh, Dizazi falls over. He collects it. He falls over just outside the penalty box. And Gakpo gives it to Diaz, and he shoots from just inside the box. Low down, it's actually Petrovic's right-hand side. Good saves from him early doors, but Chelsea making mistakes. Got to settle down. Goal kickers launched it out to this left-hand side. Sterling and Chilwell getting a bit of a muddle. And then Enzo, from the Liverpool throw-in, Enzo wins it. Gallagher trying to get Liverpool pressing high. They're pressing well at the minute. And we got no space at all now. Casido, we have got space now. We've worked it inside of our own half, from right to left. Over halfway, it comes out to Chilwell. Half inside Liverpool's half. Holds it up. Liverpool back in numbers. Chilwell back to Enzo, being pressed by Harvey Elliott. Casido has to go back to Colwell on halfway. It's so compact in midfield. Everyone's pressing each other here. There's not a lot of space at all. We swung a high ball out to the right-hand side to Gusto. Collects it well. Inside to Palmer. Casido. Enzo. Halfway inside their half. Dead centre now. Casido. Ball over the top to the right-hand side. It's too strong. Gusto's not going to get there. But what's happening is, as soon as the ball goes into midfield, both teams are pressing the man who's going to collect the ball. So there's hardly any options. And when you do collect it, you're being pressed by 2 other people. There's no space. Quick 1-2 give and goes wide is where we're going to have joy here. So, Liverpool, have got a goal kick. And as they got their goal kick, Chelsea have got 4 players pushed up towards the edge of their penalty box here, stopping the little balls played out. So Kelleher launches it live, looking for the run of Diaz, but Dizazi's covered it and done really well, Dizazi. But then Chilwell gives the ball away, and then Chilwell fouls Harvey Elliott. So Chilwell's saying to Dizazi, what are you doing? He's saying, Axel, what are you doing? You gave me a ball there. Dizazi done really well. It's a long, high ball over the top. It's actually Bradley, the youngster, the fullback, who's pushed on, and Chilwell's fouled him because Chilwell's touch, his first touch, was awful. Deep inside of our half, about 15 yards from the corner flag. And yeah, it's another Liverpool free kick. This time, they've actually moved it back a little bit. It's leveled the edge of the penalty box again. This time, it's in again between the penalty box, the edge of it, and the byline. That's the position of it. Out wide right. Chelsea this time holding their position on their penalty spot. Chelsea need to calm down and get some sustained possession. Cross is going to come in towards the near post. Headed away by Enzo Fernandez, only as far as Harvey Elliott. Tries to find Gravenberch, but Chelsea come out and close it down. High ball over the top. It's a run between Jackson, and he's overrun it, Jackson. He's claiming he was fouled, and he wasn't. Liverpool win the ball back. McAllister finds Van Dijk. If Jackson got hold of that ball first time, he was in, but he overrun it, and the ball bounced, and he just went over the ball, basically. Or underneath it, I should say. Anyway, Liverpool just playing it around their back four at the minute, with Chelsea pushing up and pressing with Gallagher, Jackson and Sterling. They've played it out to his left-hand side to Van Dijk. He's been shut down by Jackson. Cole Palmer's got his eye on Robertson. And now Konate, ball over the top. They've got a run. Gakpo trying to get in between the two Chelsea centre-backs, but it goes all the way through to Petrovic. He rolls it out to Malo Gusto. Fronted up by Gravenberch, so it goes back to Petrovic. Liverpool pushed up, pressing Chelsea as well, like we're doing with them. Martin, you're right. We are causing our own problems at the minute. But hello, everybody that's joined. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate all of you joining. Anyway, Liverpool's possession. They've won it off of us, and it's gone all the way back to Kelleher. Kelleher outside his own penalty box. Van Dijk. 18 minutes gone. Van Dijk. Ball into centre circle to Harvey Elliott. Back to goal. Holds it up. Back to Van Dijk. McAllister dropping into that defensive line. Under pressure from Conor Gallagher. Liverpool trying to play out, and Ben Chilwell's done really well to win it off that youngster Bradley on halfway. We're playing it across our back line at the minute, but Liverpool pressing us again and forcing us backwards. And we've gone back to Petrovic. He's being pressed. Get rid of it, and he does. Up to halfway. Jackson over his head. Van Dijk wins it easily. Heads it down to Endo, who gives it to Robertson halfway, left-hand side. He comes forward now. Chelsea getting back in numbers. Can Liverpool keep up this pace, the way they're playing and pressing all game? Bearing in mind they've got no options really on the bench. Van Dijk, ball inside. They've actually found some space. The youngster again has found space in the middle this time, and he shoots, blocked by Colwell, and it falls to Raheem Sterling. He finds Conor Gallagher, holds the ball up just inside of our half, being pressed by Harvey Elliott, who stood on the back of his calf. Referee's given a free kick. Gallagher takes it quickly to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo switches it to Malo Gusto. Just keep playing it wide. Open the pitch up. Malo Gusto's first touch is shocking, and it's gone straight out of play. But Liverpool throw him. So anyway, Endo back to Van Dijk, being pressed by Jackson. Unlucky. Back to Kelleher. Dead centre of his penalty box. He plays it into the feet of McAllister. Tries to find the youngster Bradley again, who's playing more inside than right back. He's gone out to Harvey Elliott inside his own half, and he's being pressed by Chilwell. Back to Konate, to McAllister. And now well done. Colwell's won it off the youngster. But we're trying to play it forward to Sterling, but he's not quick enough. Konate beats him to it. Liverpool nearly had 3 players in behind us, and we give the ball away. And this time we're in. Ball played over the top to the right-hand side. Gallagher, edge of the penalty box. He plays it deep. Sterling tries to take too many touches. Cole Palmer! Keeper makes a blinding save. Unbelievable save from the goalkeeper, point blank. And the ball rolls out, and then Enzo Fernandez fouls Harvey Elliott by the corner flag. Chelsea were in. Some good play from Chelsea inside the middle of midfield. Palmer to Casido. Ball over the top right-hand side. Gallagher moved out to that space. He's right corner of the penalty box outside of it. He squares it into the feet of Sterling, but he's got that Bradley up against him. And he can't get his feet together, Sterling. Eventually he tries to play it around him The deflection comes to Cole Palmer, 6-yard box, left foot, side foot on the volley, and the keeper puts his arm out and makes a fantastic save. It hits the inside of his arm, hits his chest and comes out to Jackson. And as he tries to follow up, Liverpool block the deflected shot and it goes out of play for a throw-in, a free kick. Massive chance for Cole Palmer. 6 yards out and the keeper makes a world-class save. What a save from the keeper. As it comes to Liverpool now, coming forward, Diaz up towards the edge of our penalty box, left-hand side. And well done, Gusto. He sold himself with a bit of a dive for a tackle, but Diaz running to where he went. And Cole Palmer now tries to find Jackson, but Jackson's waiting for the ball to come to him. And he allows Konate in front of him, who deflects it away, and it's a Chelsea throw-in. Biggest chance of the game. Biggest chance of the game was Cole Palmer's, saved by the goalkeeper from 6 yards. Fantastic save. Anyway, Chelsea take a throw-in and Caicedo plays a great raking ball out to Ben Chilwell, who just about keeps it in play. Halfway inside Liverpool's half left-hand side. Back to Enzo, switches it out to his right-hand side. Keep moving the ball from left to right. Make the pitch big. Gusto, cross comes in, deflected. Back to him. Little dink ball inside looking for Palmer. Liverpool get the ball away. Dizazi comes across from the ball forward to Gusto. Finds Caicedo. Great ball back to Gusto. Halfway inside their half now. Gusto trying to find Jackson in behind. Van Dijk deflects the ball away for a Chelsea throw-in. About 20 yards away from the Liverpool goal line, I should say, the byline. It's a throw-in at Chelsea. 22 minutes gone, 15 seconds. Cole Palmer gets it back from Malo Gusto. Tries a little juggling trick, go beyond Gravenberch and gives it away. And Chelsea trying to press Liverpool deep inside their own half by the corner flag. Robertson launches it clear. Colwill, free header. It finds Enzo. Tries to find a ball over the top to Sterling. He's made a run inside the penalty box. He tries to flick it forward, but he's been beaten by Bradley, the youngster. He launches it high. Then Endo launches it high again. And then Gravenberch's been fouled by Caicedo. Somebody else has been fouled now. Gakpo's on the floor as well. Liverpool trying to press and Chelsea playing out. Colwill tries to play a ball over the top and he plays it too far for Chilwell. But Gravenberch was caught by Caicedo. Went over his ankle, I think. They might look at that. But there was no malice in it. He just stepped on his foot accidentally. He didn't mean to do it. He sort of stopped. He just stepped on his foot by accident. Right out on the byline. So Gravenberch has gone down, but then Fernandes fouled Gakpo. Referee didn't give either of them. So Gravenberch has now rolled onto the pitch. Jurgen Klopp's doing his pieces. He's going mad at the fourth official, who's now just telling him what for. And now Gravenberch is now getting his treatment. Liverpool bench, they've only got 2 defenders, Tsimikas and Gomez, along with a goalkeeper that's of note. The rest are all youngsters. So with this opportunity on 23 minutes and 55 seconds, we've now got an opportunity for Pochettino to get the players over, give them some tactical instruction. But it's been a tight, evenly contested game so far. Chelsea's had the best chance of all. Liverpool have had a couple of chances from distance outside the box where they forced the goalkeeper into a couple of saves. But again, the Sky coverage, we're now looking at Liverpool's bench. Again, Nunes, Salah, Curtis Jones. You're looking at Szoboszlai, all sitting on the bench there. So what's happening here? So Jurgen Klopp and his assistant are going mad. So Cole Palmer's grabbed Caicedo and he's talking to him about something. I'm not too sure. So basically the ball sort of went out to the left-hand side and Gravenberch is running out there. He's inside his own half and he takes a loose touch on his right foot. It's about to go off, so he's busting the gut to get there. And what he does, he goes to keep the ball inside his left foot. Caicedo goes to make a challenge and doesn't, but his momentum takes him into Gravenberch and he steps on his foot by accident. There's no malice in it. But you're now going to read, you can imagine what they're saying. Oh, he's now got a stretcher over. So Gravenberch is done. First aid have come over with a stretcher. It's his ankle that's been done. So Casido's just saying to him there. Casido's gone over to him and just sort of shook his hand, but there was no reaction from any other Liverpool player to have, like, when there's a bad challenge, the players react. There was no reaction from any other Liverpool players on that challenge. It was an accident. Anyway, so Gomez is coming on. So Joe Gomez is coming on. So what does that mean? Because Gravenberch's playing on the left-hand side. Anyway, so Jurgen Klopp is still remonstrating with the fourth official. Because obviously he's now lost another player. So again, you're going to hear more about Liverpool's excuses. It was an accidental collision. If you watch the replay in full, it was an accidental collision. I think this is what the fourth official was telling him. So Jurgen Klopp is now smiling. So Gravenberch's gone off on a stretcher. They haven't put his ankle in a brace or nothing. He's just lying on the stretcher, being carried off. Yeah, so he's gone off, unfortunately for him. But again, no malice. If this was happened to one of our players, I wouldn't be sitting here going, "My God, that's a disgusting challenge." It's just one of them things that happens. It's just momentum. There's no malice in it. So calling Bradley over. So Gomez is probably going to come out and play right back. They're probably going to play Bradley further forward now. So he's got the ability, by the looks of it, from what I've seen in this first half already, to do that. So yeah, he's getting tactical instruction from the coaches. So he's on. So Gomez comes on. So he's going to play right back for Liverpool now, Gomez, by the looks of it. So Gravenberch has gone off. Or Gravenberch has gone off. 27 minutes, 25 seconds we're in. At least 3 or 4 minutes that will be. Klopp has still got arms out to the referee here. He's still moaning at the referee, Klopp here. He's having a right moan at him. Anyway, Liverpool take the throw over everybody. Comes to Zazi being chased by Bradley and goes back to the goalkeeper. So Petrovic on the penalty spot. Gakpo goes to close him down. He rolls it out to Casido. Casido to Malo Gusto. Launches it up the line over halfway. Jackson can't get there, but the clearance finds Cole Palmer, who evades 2 tackles, plays the ball inside looking for Gallagher. It finds Jackson, lays it off to Enzo. We're in. Sterling's in left-hand side, but Enzo plays the wrong ball. He plays it to the right-hand side, beyond Jackson, straight through to the goalkeeper. And Sterling stops to say, "Play me in." He's wide open, Sterling. And he doesn't play him. Even Gallagher said that was the ball. Anyway, the replay's finished and we got possession inside Liverpool's half. Cole Palmer, 25 yards from goal, left foot, coming inside, tries to nutmeg Endo, who wins it off of him. And then he plays the ball forward to Dizazi. And then he plays to Enzo Fernandez. To Colwill. Chelsea doing all right at the minute. Anyway, Dizazi now from Petrovic. Holds off the challenger Gakpo and launches the ball high looking for Jackson, who's not won a header yet in the game. Second ball won by Fernandez. Flicks the ball out to left-hand side to Chilwell. 10 yards inside their half. Chilwell lays it off to Sterling. Tries to just play a little dink ball back to Gallagher. Shut down by Bradley. And it's a Chelsea throw-in inside Liverpool's half. Halfway. Who cares about injuries? The game's there to be won. You can only win a game of football against 11 players that you face. So, forget the injuries. Let's get on with it. Dizazi collects it from Casido along our defensive line, which is 10 yards inside of our half. And he gets it back. Enzo to Cole Palmer, trying to play a dink ball to Jackson, who's running in behind. Cross wires, and Liverpool win the ball back easily. So Van Dijk, 10 yards beyond his own halfway line, inside of his half. Konate, into the feet of Endo, holds off Jackson, tries to find Gakpo, but Jackson's not in the game at the minute. He's not in it at all. He's giving free kicks away. Right, 30 minutes gone, 0-0. Vote the camera, the coverage, focus on Casido. Carragher's one of the commentators on here. You can imagine on Sky, he's doing his pieces and all. Liverpool free kicks gone backwards to go forward. Comes out to Diaz. Chelsea with good little triangles have come away with the ball. Gallagher to Cole Palmer, but just left him too much to do. Endo come over, wins the throw in, Cole Palmer. But Chelsea played around 2 Liverpool defenders there with little triangles. Worked really well. And Gallagher's done well under immense pressure to play it out to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, left foot, swings the ball in towards the back post. Too easy, too close to the goalkeeper. But Chelsea sort of getting more of the ball now. Anyway, they roll it out to Van Dijk, who finds McAllister, trying to find a ball over the top. There's a runner. It's Diaz, but the ball's played too far away from him, and it comes through to Petrovic, who's going to just dink ball out to Chilwell. Collects it under pressure from Bradley. Bradley falls. He's fouled. He's doing well. This youngster's quite a good player, I have to say that. He needs to be brought down a peg or two. Meanwhile, Jurgen Klopp is still looking for the referee. He's still trying to talk to the referee as his play is continuing. Anyway, Chelsea possession's gone backwards to the keeper. Dizazi, right inside the penalty box. Up the line to Gusto. Inside to Enzo. Little dink ball to Cole Palmer. Over halfway. Ball forward to Jackson. He's onside. Jackson, right inside the penalty box. Plays the left-hand side. Sterling! No, it's offside. Offside. Deary me. As the ball's played forward, the linesman had his flag down, as if to say he's onside, which is why I called it, but it wasn't. Guys, in chat, no spoilers, don't forget. If you're the normal coverage, I'm a minute behind normal coverage, so no spoilers, please. Juan, no spoilers. Appreciate it. Thank you. He was offside, Jackson. But he did well, Jackson. He literally won on the right-hand side, got inside the penalty box. Oh, they're looking on it. They're looking at this. I don't think he's offside. The angle I'm seeing from VAR, I think Jackson's onside. So Cole Palmer collects it on the right-hand side, and Jackson makes a run of the channel. He plays the ball up the line to Jackson, and Jackson drives inside the right corner of the penalty box, and he lays the ball off to the back post, slides it across the box. Sterling runs onto it, and Sterling slots the ball home. Now, the VAR angle we're looking at, the VAR angle is not in line. I have to say, I think that goal is going to stand. I think the goal is going to stand. From this angle, he runs in between Van Dijk and Konate, Jackson. It looks to the naked eye that he might have been a little bit off. But this angle we're seeing, I think he's onside. He's offside. They've worked out he's just offside. I don't know how. Because the actual VAR line is not in line. It's about 10 yards further or 20 yards up the road. Anyway, it's disallowed. 33 minutes and 27 seconds, 0-0. Liverpool play a high ball to Bradley. Brings it under control. Up against Chilwell. Does well against him to win it. Comes back to Gomez. Under pressure from Sterling. They put the ball up the line. And Chelsea do well. It's a throw-in. So Chilwell and Bradley on the right having a ruckus there. They're on it, I have to say. Anyway, Pochettino, long trench coat. So Pochettino's moaning about fouls, and there's Jurgen Klopp in the background shaking his head and laughing. Anyway, Chelsea throwing halfway inside of our half. Chilwell to take it up the line. Launches it high. Jackson's not going to get there between Gomez and Konate. The ball deflects off their head to backwards, and Van Dijk launches it forward, but the referee's given Gakpo offside. Chelsea free kick right in by the bench with Pochettino. So Chilwell's going to leave it to Colwill to take it. He goes quickly to Enzo, who's dropped in between him and Dizazi. Gives it Dizazi, back to Enzo Fernandez. Dead centre, halfway inside of our half. Being pressed by Gakpo, Dizazi, and he launches it forward, looking for Jackson. Actually heads it back to where it come from, straight to a Liverpool player. And now Liverpool trying to play it forward. Harvey Elliott beats Enzo Fernandez to it. And then 1-2 with Bradley. Harvey Elliott gets it wide left to Gakpo. He comes back inside on his right foot. He should have played it off to the left-hand side. The player over with Diaz. Indo holds it up and now finds Robertson. Inside to McAllister, just outside the penalty box. Launches it to the back post, high. Head down by Bradley, and the runner was Elliott, and he mistimed his run. Chelsea lofted it high to get the ball away. Konate beats Jackson. And then Enzo Fernandez wins second ball and plays Good ball out to Cole Palmer. Inside of our half. Up to halfway, Palmer. Left foot on the ball. Swings a good ball wide left out to Chilwell. He's got Akers. Chilwell, loose first touch, but got to keep it in. And he does. 10 yards from the corner flag, Chilwell. Holds it up. But well done. He's want to throw him. Chelsea throw him. 10 yards from the corner flag. Chilwell to take it. Good play from Palmer. Really good play from Palmer. So, into the feet of Sterling. Gets it back to Chilwell. Back to Sterling, but a loose touch. And it comes out to McAllister. Oh, he played a ball across the goal line at the edge of the penalty box. Palmer couldn't get there. And now Liverpool play it up high. Gusto up against Diaz. And Gusto does brilliantly well to beat him to the ball. Brilliantly well, Malo Gusto. Well done. Calms it all down. Gives Dizazi. He had to win the challenge, and he did. Anyway, Colwill plays it square to Dizazi. Halfway inside of our half, dead centre Dizazi. Into the feet of Cole Palmer. Collects it, lays it off to Gusto. Just inside their half, being pressed, he has to go backwards again. Dizazi to Colwill. Colwill to Enzo. Inside is Casino on a little bit of space. Palmer's trying to move into space as well. Go square to Enzo. Left side to Chilwell. All over the top, looking up the line to Sterling. One-on-one with Konate. Plays the ball forward to Gallagher. Pulls the ball back. Oh, he tries to find Cole Palmer, but Robertson read it and dived in front of him to get the ball away from him, and the keeper collects it. Good move from Chelsea. Sterling, little dink ball towards the byline. Gallagher gets there, pulls it back to the edge of the 6-yard box, and Palmer's about to strike it, and Robertson steps in front and does well to block it, to be fair. It come off his knee, so there was no pass back to the keeper. Anyway, Liverpool roll the ball out. Konate gives it back to Kelleher. Just outside his own penalty box. Dead centre. Plays a little ball inside to Gomez. Konate. Liverpool asking their right back to play in the middle as well when they got possession. When they haven't, they get the full back out on the right-hand side. Kelleher. Konate being pressed back to Kelleher. Gallagher's after him, so he launched it up to halfway. Liverpool win the flick on. And well done, Colwill. He beats Bradley to it to get the ball away. Flick on was won by Gakpo against Colwill. Got to do better in the air. Liverpool take the throw in quickly. Gomez gets it from Harvey Elliott and goes back to Konate. Konate. Left-hand side of centre to Van Dijk. Out to Robertson. Halfway inside of our half. 1-2 with McAllister. Then Robertson back to Van Dijk. Chelsea pushed up to halfway, but not pressing. So Van Dijk's got some time left-hand side of centre to play it square to Gomez, to Konate under pressure. Wide right to Elliott. Inside to Gomez. Tries to play a ball blind and plays it straight out of play. Has it gone out of play? Has it gone out of play? It went out of play by the corner flag. Right by the corner flag. So Chelsea throw deep inside our own half at the minute. So Liverpool now trying to box us in. Chilwell's querying it with a lino. Anyway, 38 minutes, 55 gone. It's 0-0. At least 4 or 5 minutes injury time, I imagine. Chilwell, high ball up, looking for Sterling. Can't reach him. Jackson does well to hold it up with Konate. He's then bundled over and does well to win a free kick. Halfway inside of our half now. We've moved forward about 25 yards. Klopp's whinging and moaning again at the fourth official again about something. Anyway. So I'm too busy looking at the bench and not looking at the coverage. It now comes back to the coverage and Diaz is running forward against us. Got a ball back inside from McAllister. Out to Diaz. Robertson. Cross comes in towards the back post. Headed down and onto the post by Gakpo. He's at the post. Goalkeeper beating all ends up. Liverpool possession again. McAllister turns Casino, but Casino wins it off of him this time. Well done. Does really well. And it's a Chelsea throw in halfway inside of our own half here. Cross comes in. Gakpo is wide open. Dizazi gave the ball away. Under pressure from McAllister, who finds Diaz inside the penalty box. He goes outside the box, left-hand side to Robertson. His cross, Chelsea defender standing still, and he heads it down and hits the post. Anyway, the coverage comes back and Chelsea were breaking forward and we're on the edge of the penalty box and it's broken down and gone to the goalkeeper. Sky's coverage is shocking today. It's absolutely shocking. Now Liverpool coming forward over halfway. Gakpo, good challenge from Colwill. And Chelsea clear it to Enzo. Enzo looking for a runner and he's got Jackson. He beats Konate, but he's done it. Keep going, Jackson. Konate gets goal side eventually. And then just clears the ball away. Well done, Jackson, for not giving it up. But it's just end to end at the minute. It really, really is. They're just showing this replay again. Gakpo, free header. Heads it down. Goalkeeper beaten. Hits the post. Deary me. It was over Enzo's head. Cole didn't even jump. He took his arms and his back. Just stood still, Chelsea. Anyway, the coverage comes back before the throw-in's taken, believe it or not. Taken short. Chelsea trying to play little 1-2s up the line. Jackson trying to get away with the ball. Comes out to Chilwell. Nicks into the edge of the box is Sterling. Jackson. Flicks it back to Sterling. Back to Gallagher. Get it out of there. Spread the play. Enzo does the right thing back to Colwill halfway line. Back to Zazi. Dead centre circle. Casido. Out to the right-hand side of centre now, Dizazi. Out to his right-hand side to Gusto. And his first touch lets him down again. And it goes off out of play again from Malo Gusto. Deary me. Liverpool throwing deep inside their own half. And Robertson takes it to Endo and he goes back to his goalkeeper. So the keeper out to Konate, right-hand side. He goes up the line to Bradley. Inside to Harvey Elliott, who just about gets away with a ball back to Konate, who plays the ball forward straight to Malo Gusto. Cole Palmer tries to turn away from three Liverpool players, manages to do so, but then gives the ball away under pressure. Liverpool halfway line, out to left-hand side to Robertson. Diaz now, left corner of the penalty box. Turns on into his right foot. Gakpo tries to lay it off to the runner, overplays it. Chelsea come away with it. Gusto. Launches it up to halfway. Jackson's got to win it. He doesn't. Van Dijk heads it square to his right-hand side to Konate, who finds Endo. Endo to Robertson. Up the line is Diaz. 25 yards from goal. Driving forward up the line. He's got Palmer backing up Gusto. Forces Diaz backwards. He goes inside. Chelsea's defensive shape is good. Endo. Chelsea pressing him. Forced him back to halfway. Van Dijk tries to switch it. Chilwell wins a big header in front of Bradley. And then Jackson heads it down looking for Sterling. But Gomez is going to get there. Bit of shoulder barging between the two of them, Sterling and Gomez. And it's the Liverpool throwing right and halfway. Gomez gives it to Harvey Elliott. Enzo Fernandez goes to challenge him and pulls out of it. Harvey Elliott thinks he's going to hit him, so he does this, hits him and goes out to play for Chelsea throwing this time. 5 yards inside of our half. Chilwell, square to Casido, has been caught off the ball by McAllister. Free kick to Chelsea. Casido, square to Enzo. Back to Casido, under pressure. To Enzo again. Back to Casido. Little triangles around Harvey Elliott and Gakpo. Colwill, Dizazi now. 10 yards outside of our half. Puts his foot on the ball. Enzo says, give the ball to me. Finds him. Now Enzo's going to play a ball right inside to Malo Gusto. Heads it inside first time to Palmer. Then Palmer's ball back inside to Gusto is poor. And Liverpool get the ball away. Comes out to Diaz. Diaz on halfway up against Enzo. Dives out of a challenge. And Diaz is away. Dizazi backing off. Inside the penalty box. Tries to find Harvey Elliott. He does. Chelsea to half clear it. It comes to Bradley. Bradley shoots blocked. Brilliant block from Gallagher on the 6-yard box. And then Chelsea get the ball away. Liverpool queuing up for shots there. Chelsea, oh dearie me. Cross is coming, evades everybody. But Dizazi misses it. Diaz up against Malo Gusto. Tries a trick and Dizazi covering gets the ball away. But Conor Gallagher threw himself at the ball. Liverpool with 2 chances there. Chelsea just backed off and backed off. Diaz is the problem on this left-hand side, our right-hand side. Anyway, Liverpool's possession's gone back to Konate. He's 10 yards inside of our half, dead centre. He plays it into Endo, but it's been shut down. Back to Konate. Now, left-hand side here, left-back position is Virgil van Dijk. Gives it to Diaz. He's got no option. Goes back to Van Dijk. Now he goes to Robertson. First time ball to Diaz. Diaz goes back to Konate, but makes him go backwards inside his own half to collect it. Chelsea have pushed up inside our own half. That's it. Liverpool got some space to play out to his left-hand side to Van Dijk. Looking for a ball. He's got McAllister inside. Now he finds Diaz in a bit of space. Diaz shoots. The shot is blocked. Deflected. Ball comes out to Gomez. Chelsea pinned back at the minute. Defensive. And then Liverpool give the ball away. Chilwell's been fouled by Gomez. Chelsea doing all right. There's moments there where Diaz comes inside. So this is the run of events. So he plays it to left-hand side to Elliott, who gets a cross in, deflected and blocked. It was actually Colwell who blocked it. So Diaz plays it to Bradley, and it was his shot blocked by Colwell and Gallagher behind him, and then Castillo got the ball away. Coverage comes back to Chelsea possession, lost by Cole Palmer. Liverpool's in down the left-hand side again. 6 minutes of injury time. When it was 46 minutes and 13 seconds already. Endo, outside of our penalty box. Chelsea defensive line. 6 across the defensive line at the minute with everyone back, including Jackson. Chelsea going backwards, Liverpool going backwards. Van Dijk to switch the play out wide right to Bradley. Chilwell wins it up against him, heads the ball away. Gomez beats Sterling to it. And then Chilwell does really well to play it off of Bradley. So Bradley and Chilwell are now going argy-bargy at each other. And now Liverpool players now getting involved now with Chilwell. Harvey Elliott giving it all. There's a bit of a melee here. So Jackson's now going into one with Gakpo. Jackson's always up for a fight, isn't he? He always wants one. Gallagher got over there and got it away. So basically, Chilwell won the tackle with Bradley. They both fell in the heap on top of each other. And then Bradley, it looks like Bradley had a little bit of a dig. Chilwell reacted, so that's why Chilwell's been booked. But Bradley's getting booked as well. So with that, Gallagher went over to split it all up. And then you had Harvey Elliott come flying in. So they go over. So Bradley goes over and he's lying on top of Chilwell, but he's got his arms wrapped around him. So Chilwell just reacts and it all gets just stupid, basically. Anyway, both of them are booked. It's a tight game. It's a tight, tense game. Don't like each other. Chelsea and Liverpool don't like each other. So Conor Bradley's booked along with Ben Chilwell. We're at 47 minutes, 55 seconds. It's a Chelsea throw after that. To Chilwell to take it up the line. Gallagher can't win it. They had it inside Liverpool. But Enzo does well to win it, and he finds Casido, finds Palmer, lays it off to Gusto, ball over the top. Jackson, the ball's too short. Van Dijk heads it away. Chelsea throwing halfway inside Liverpool's half. Gakpo, they all got involved. Anyway, so clock again, he's saying, I can't believe it, and he's shaking his head again. Pochettino's there, stern-faced. So Chelsea possession goes back to Dizazi, to Levi Colwill. What I can say, people, is that we've turned up compared to what we did at Anfield the other week. Gallagher's given it away on halfway line, but well done Enzo to win second ball, and well done Gallagher to win the deflection. Lucky, we gave the ball away numerous occasions there. We've played the ball forward now. Jackson up against Van Dijk, and Van Dijk got lucky, and he goes back to the keeper. Keeper, in a rush, gets the ball away. Dizazi beats Gakpo to the header, but McAllister wins second ball and finds Diaz, left-hand side. Halfway line, back inside to McAllister. McAllister, square to Konate. Konate, wide right, Harvey Elliott. Collects it, turns back inside to Gomez. McAllister just outside the centre circle, inside of our half. Robertson to Diaz. Chelsea's defensive shape is all right at the minute. Liverpool playing give and goes. Little play forward and go backwards again. It's back with Van Dijk. 10 yards inside of our half. Left-hand side of centre. He's gone back square. Konate. Wide right. It's Harvey Elliott. Up the line from him is Bradley. Colwell goes across. Cross comes in. Gallagher filling in for him. Heads the ball away but can only find Harvey Elliott. He goes back to Endo. McAllister trying to play a little flick ball in between the lines. Inside of our penalty box. Not the same wavelength as Gakpo, and it goes through to Petrovic for just easy possession. 50 minutes gone. Petrovic launches one high to nobody, really. Robertson's got a free, just time to bring the ball down and come on this left-hand side, and Cole Palmer shuts him down, but actually wins the ball back and goes back to Gusto. Gusto to Petrovic, launches it. Robertson wins first ball. Diaz brings it down, but under pressure from Gusto, wins the throw into Liverpool, 10 yards inside of our half. McAllister gets it off. Well done, Casido, but Casido's been booked. Well, not been booked. He's been penalised for pulling back McAllister. Halfway line. Anyway, Liverpool go back to Van Dijk. Canate. Just over halfway, Jackson fouls him. Jackson goes to make a challenge and fouls him. Stupid foul. Anyway, they take it quick, and once again, out to his left-hand side now. Robertson to Diaz. Driving forward to the corner of our penalty box. Our right-hand side, their left. Being held up by Gusto and Palmer. Back to Robertson. Right foot cross from Robertson towards the back post, and Bradley's going to bring it down, and he does. Cross comes in. Colwell gets it away. Jackson trying to hold the ball up. The referee blows up, and that's half-time. It's Liverpool, Chelsea 0, Liverpool 0 at half-time. Petrovic has had to make a couple of saves. We've had Sterling with a goal disallowed, but Cole Palmer, 6 yards out, point blank save from the goalkeeper, was world class, outstanding. This is a feisty game. It's feisty. They don't like each other. But anyway, say hello to everyone that's watching on stream. If you can just do me a favour, it's 56 of you. Smash the like button for me if you haven't done already. I've only got 32 likes so far. This is the ball-by-ball match coverage. Again, radio-style match coverage. I've actually managed to get my foot out just on a bit of a ledge I got under here, so I'm doing all right at the minute. Might have to stand up in a minute, but we're doing all right so far. There's no space in the middle of midfield. Both teams are pressing each other. What I will say, Chelsea were pressing with our high line. Our front three were pressing quite intently in the first 25 minutes of that game. Then they've sort of backed off a bit, conserving energy. Whereas Liverpool are pressing continuously the whole game. They're pressing, they're shutting down space the whole time. And hopefully, you just hope that maybe the last 20 minutes of the game, it opens up a bit. But the main threat for Liverpool is Luis Diaz on the left-hand side. Malo Gusto's done well against him. There's a couple of opportunities, a couple of times he's got in on the left-hand side. And what he does, he drives towards the corner of the penalty box, the outer corner of it. And then he gets inside there and he's sort of looking for someone on the overlap to go beyond him, this side, or on the right-hand side, a ball inside. And a couple of times he's gone inside. Once with that chain of events with a block shot from Bradley, which was from Colwell, he did the same thing. He got inside the penalty box and there was an overlap on the left-hand side from Harvey Elliott. And he just played a little 5-yard ball to his left. Elliott got on the byline and pulled it back to the edge of the 6-yard box. Chelsea tried to get the ball away. It was deflected into the path of Diaz again. He just laid it into the feet of Bradley, who tried to have a shot on target, but blocked off by Chelsea. But Chelsea will get joy in this game by keep spreading the play. Keep playing wide. Go wide left and wide right. That's all they've got to keep doing. And just make Liverpool go from side to side the whole time. That's all they've got to keep doing and make Liverpool work. They've already used one sub in Gomez. Now, whatever people are saying on other sites or what they're saying on Sky, I don't care. It was an accidental coming together with Casido. It was no malice or intent in that. So they're probably going to moan and say there was, but it wasn't. So it's one of them footballing situations. So Chelsea are doing all right. They're not doing too bad. The most important thing is we've turned up compared to the dross we watched at Anfield the other week, which was a joke. So all I'd say is Chelsea's got to keep doing what they're doing. Keep working hard. We need to get Sterling in the game more on the left-hand side. Our play's more been focused on the right. So we just got to keep doing that, basically. So just keep moving it. Play little triangles to get out of their press. Once you beat the press, you're in behind. So, and what I will say is the only person that's sort of defensive-minded for Liverpool in that midfield is Indo. And that Endo's a decent player, but if you can get him behind him, you got joy because the rest of the midfield for Liverpool won't track back. Like McAllister's not defensive minded player, is he? He's not. You got Joe Gomez has come on as a right back, but what he's doing is he's sort of coming inside, like the old Guardiola, the way they do it, to make up the extra man. So Chelsea just need to win the ball, play it wide early, and attack them. Simple as that. Don't worry or focus about playing through the middle. We've seen numerous times in this half trying to play balls over the top to Jackson. He's getting crowded out by Konate and by Van Dijk. They're both taunt him. They're both dominating him at the minute. I think once or twice he maybe won a header. But we need to get the ball wide. So as soon as we get the ball wide, Palmer and Sterling need to go wide and do that. But don't forget we've got Madueke and we've got Mudryk on the bench as options to change if we need to. But so the Sky coverage has now come back. It's been shocking first half from Sky, I have to say. There's too many times where you're sitting here and you're watching a replay and it cuts back to the live coverage of the game and someone's around the penalty box. So they're just looking at the Cole Palmer chance. Liverpool give the ball away. Dizazi plays it to Palmer on halfway. He plays it inside to Caicedo, who plays it wide right to Conor Gallagher. And Gallagher plays a great ball inside the penalty box to Sterling. And Sterling can't get it out of his feet. And he tries to play around Bradley. It comes off of Bradley's thigh and falls straight into the path of Cole Palmer. And Cole Palmer steps onto it, opens up his body, left foot on the half volley, point blank, and he thumps it as well. And the goalkeeper makes a fantastic save, an absolute world-class save to deny him. And then it comes out and Jackson tries to put the ball in, and obviously they deflect it away. But they're just talking about Liverpool chances now. The one where Dizazi gives the ball away. McAllister finds Diaz. Diaz to Robertson. Cross comes in. Gakpo, free header, hits the post with everybody beaten. Goalkeeper's rooted, just sits and stands there. So Sky's coverage has shown you the one chance from Chelsea so far where Cole Palmer made the goalkeeper work. They're now doing Liverpool chances. So one was the post, the header that hits the post. The other one's a block shot from Conor Bradley. So are you now going to show the Chelsea offside goal or not? I've never seen it to be that bad, Sky. We know they're biased. So what's this one we're looking at now? The Caicedo challenge on 23 minutes. It's a nothing challenge. He's looking at the ball the whole time. He's not looking at the player. They're claiming there's something in it. There isn't anything in it. He's not even looking at the player. So the pundits in the studio, I know, you got old Jamie Redknapp, Daniel Sturridge, and what's her face? He just put his foot down. I can't see it being intent. I really can't. But Jamie Redknapp's probably doing his pieces. He has a face like a bulldog chewing a wasp if Tottenham or Liverpool lose. Anyway, so we'll wait for this second half. They've not even shown you Chelsea's disallowed goal, by the way, in the coverage at half time. That's how bad it is. So this takes me back. Do you remember when Liverpool were on for the title with Brendan Rodgers and Mourinho's Chelsea turned up? And what they were doing, Sky had the pundits that day, and they had him stand in front of the Kop. And basically, you had them presenting, you had Liverpool and the fans in the streets giving out title T-shirts and all this. You also had like the coach turning up. It was all about Liverpool. And then what happened? Demba Ba happened. And then Fernando Torres lays it off to Willian. And we beat them 2-0. That's when Mourinho's down the old sideline doing all this and all this. And that, I thought that was bad enough. But the loving that these people have got with Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal is an absolute joke. But the fact that Jurgen Klopp is going to walk away from Liverpool this summer, it's just gone up a notch. And it's so biased. It's just the most ridiculous, biased commentary. Now, I'm just hoping, and tell me if I'm wrong, that Gary Neville is talking with some sense in his commentary. Because he's probably the only one But you've also got, obviously, Jamie Carragher. So I said to you before the game started, that Liverpool have already got their excuses if Chelsea beat them because of all their injuries. Now you're going to have this one with the challenge on Gravenberch as well. There's no malice in it from Casido. He's going to play the ball. If you watch you see the replay of it yourselves. He's watching where the ball is. The ball gets played away, and he goes to plant his foot to turn to chase after the ball, and it just so happens that Gravenberch's foot's there. They run into each other. There's no, because if Casido was going to do him properly, he would be focused on the player's leg, and he will do that first, then run off. But he doesn't do that. He does not do that. He just doesn't do it, honestly. So it just baffles me. It baffles me. Just watch the player's eyes. He's looking at the ball bounces up, and then Gravenberch plays the ball inside, and he follows where the ball's gone. And he tries to plant his foot to give him leverage to change the direction of his movement, to go the other way, to follow where the ball's gone. He's not even looking. They've not even looked at the review of the offside of the goal. Sky. It's just ridiculous. I said at the beginning of this week, I've stopped watching anything to do with coverage, anything to do with any previews. There's no point. There's no point watching it. Just like the Champions League final. No point. All that build up for Man City this, Man City that. Guardiola this, Guardiola that. There was nothing about Chelsea. And it's the same. It's the same now with Sky. And I'm shocked at that, to be fair. But their coverage today is so biased. But the coverage itself of the actual live game, where you got someone sitting in the booth directing all of this, when to show a replay, when to go back to live. And there's about 4 or 5 opportunities here where someone's lost the ball, whether it's Chelsea and whether it's Liverpool, and you're attacking towards the penalty box, and only then do you cut back into live play. So you're sitting there going, what's going on here? How can you commentate on that if you only see what you see on what Sky are producing? Shocking. Honestly, really is shocking. So let's just hope that we have a good second half here. I like to see a score early because it'll force the game for Liverpool. And that's when it'll really, really open up. But what I will say is that Liverpool, no matter who's playing, are dangerous. They've still got a strong football team out here playing against us today. So it doesn't matter who's not playing, who is playing. And believe you me, who is playing at the moment is holding their own. More than holding their own. So no excuses. No excuses. Leeds will smash them. There's been a notable change in mentality, a notable change in the way we're playing, how we're approaching our games. The fact that the team was unchanged, I just think that we've turned the corner. And I honestly believe that it's just upwards now. Onwards and upwards. So, what is important is that the likes of Casido and Enzo keep their heads and don't get themselves booked, give silly bookings away, because they'll put themselves under pressure. So come on, Chelsea. Give us a second half. Give us a second half that we can really sort of push on and win this trophy. Like I said, forget about the injuries, forget about the nonsense. We've still got a strong football team out on here that are holding their own, more than holding their own, Liverpool. But yeah, still not even shown. Haven't shown. We're back with the coverage now from the advert break on Sky in the UK. And there's still no replay of the offside goal. Anyway. So, I'll tell you what really sort of Yeah, you're right. You're right, Terry, as well. Rob, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Scottish Joe, yeah. Dave, I agree with you. Jane, Martin, Dallas, JB, Terry, Blues, Juan, John, Joe Stops. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Everybody else as well. If you're a subscriber, you can post your comments. If you are, if you're interested, you can become channel members. Anyway, we've come back to the game, second half. Now, what we're showing now, they're now showing the offside. They're now showing the disallowed goal, and he is offside. They've actually got a better camera angle, and he's about a yard offside. Jackson's miles off. They've just shown there's a camera that's on the halfway line. And you can see from that camera angle, which is a much better one than what VAR used, that he was definitely offside, Jackson, without question, offside. The problem is, the camera angle we're looking at is halfway down the Liverpool's half. So you're looking at an angle at the line. So, anyway. So Gakpo and Jackson are now apologising to each other for a little bit of a melee they had. Giving each other a bit of a tap on a bit of a touch hands moment. So here we go. Chelsea kicking from right to left towards the Chelsea fans. So second half is about to start. So here we go. Enzo Fernandez going to kick us off. And he does. Fernandez goes back to Carl, who launches the ball forward to nobody. And Luis Diaz has got a free header, but he can only find Dizazi. Dizazi holds off Gakpo and goes back to Carl. Carl forced back to Petrovic. Liverpool pressing high. Keeper does well to get the ball away. He launches it forward looking for Jackson, but again, he can't get there. And Endo does well to turn away from Gallagher. Goes wide left, and they got a runner, and it's Diaz again in behind. Inside the penalty box, towards the byline. Cross comes in, deflected away at the near post by Dizazi. Well done. Chelsea looking at the linesman, claiming he was offside, and he wasn't. He's not offside. Oh, he might have been. Thought he might have been. He shimmied and turned away from Gusto, but Dizazi was on the cover, done really well, near post, get the ball away. It's a Liverpool corner on our right-hand side, their left-hand side. They got 4 players on the back post. They've got 2 players around the 6-yard box. They got height in their team, Liverpool. Robertson, one arm aloft, left foot outswinger, takes it towards the penalty spot. Big jump and a big header from Colwell. Comes out to Conor Bradley, tackled by Enzo. Liverpool won it back on the edge. It comes out to Endo. It came out to Gakpo, who first time just blocked the ball coming towards him at pace and played it into the path of Endo. And Endo, right foot swinger, plays the ball wide. Chelsea's trying to get the ball away. Yeah, he's swinging about 10 yards wide. Anyway, it's very, very intense, this game. Very intense. People have not got space. People haven't got a lot to work with. Oh, we're now seeing Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush in the stands, almost celebrating a goal there. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Chelsea with Petrovic to Gusto. Back to Petrovic. Plays it wide left here to Chilwell, but he's going to be out of play. Stupid. Anyway, so Liverpool have got themselves a throw-in now. Halfway inside of our half. So, Gomez to take it. Looking short for McAllister. Casido's all over him. Looking for space. He's going long against Bradley, but overthrows it. Out of play for a Chelsea goal kick. Liverpool attacking Liverpool end where the fans are. Obviously, we're doing the other end. Which only makes sense. So, Chelsea goal kick. Come on now. Liverpool are a good team, with or without the players they've got missing. Right. Chelsea playing out from the back, and we're allowed to turn on it. But we're being pressed against. Augusto left foot this time, just launched it up to halfway. Jackson can't win it. Up against Van Dijk, but Sterling's going to try and get to the second ball, but he can't because Robertson beats him to it and goes back to Kelleher. And left footed to Swinger. Casido wins it beyond McAllister. He's claiming that he was fouled by McAllister, who just sort of leaned into him. He wasn't, but anyway, he wasn't fouled at all. He's holding on to his knee. Is he all right or not? He sort of went flying in the air. He's getting up. He's asked the two players next to him, Jackson and Gallagher, to get him up, and he's up and he's fine. So it'll be a Liverpool throw-in after that. They've gone backwards to go to Van Dijk, who goes square to Konate, but he's been pressed by Sterling. Back to Kelleher. Plays it out to Joe Gomez. Gomez up towards halfway. Plays the ball inside, but straight to Enzo. Tries to find Sterling first time, but can't. But then Chilwell sees the ball played forward and does well. Just ease the ball out of play. Chelsea throw him. 10 yards inside of our own half at the minute. It's actually gone even further than that. It's halfway inside of our own half. Gallagher's up the line. Sterling comes short. Under pressure. Is lucky to give the ball away. Well, to get a throw-in from that. He just wanted too much time and didn't have it, Sterling. He's got to be quicker. But got to use his pace. He can be a threat. Got to get him in the game more. Anyway, Chelsea throwing again with Chilwell. 10 yards from the halfway line. He's pinched a few, about 5. Now he launched it forward. Jackson trying to pin Konate, and he's done it, Jackson. They both fell over, and the ball sort of rolled into Konate. They give the ball away, Liverpool, and Enzo's doing all right here against Indo. Then Chelsea are pressing, trying to win it off of them. Liverpool do well to go back to Kelleher. He launched it forward now to his right-hand side. Gusto's underneath it, but fouled by Diaz. Backing into him. Went over the top of both of them. Diaz's son didn't do nothing. Referee's given the free kick on halfway. Pochettino's having a quick word with the fourth official. Chelsea play the ball from right to left, looking for Sterling high. And just ridiculous ball. Straight out of play for Liverpool throwing. Sterling's physique up against Joe Gomez, who's bigger and looks like he's more powerful than Sterling. They've actually given offside. Waste of a ball. Anyway, Gomez launches one high. Deep into Chelsea territory. Dizazi with a free header heads it forward. McAllister wins second ball. And then Gakpo tries to win it, but Gusto gets the ball away. Only as far as Van Dijk. He finds Robertson on the left-hand side. Liverpool deep inside of our half now. Diaz up against Cole Palmer on the byline. Turns back inside. Goes back to Indo. Tries to play a ball back to Van Dijk. Via a deflection from Palmer, from Jackson they do. Right, Konate swings it again. But this time just overplays it straight to Malo Gusto, who can bring the ball down and play it forward to nobody. Straight to Endo. Deary me. Now Chelsea try and press. Endo plays a 1-2 with McAllister. And then Casilla goes for a challenge and Endo bars him over. And they play it out to the right-hand side to Jackson. Inside now, gives it straight to Casido. Sterling, he's too slow again, but he's managed to nutmeg Conor Bradley. So ball to left-hand side here. Enzo plays it to Jackson. Up against Konate. Edge of the penalty box. Turns inside him. Plays it square to Conor Gallagher. Square to Enzo Fernandez. Oh, my God. Enzo Fernandez controls it. He's got his back to go on. Rather than pass it to the open Cole Palmer to his left, he tries a back heel straight to the goalkeeper. And with that, Liverpool come forward. A long ball straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. Enzo... He's on the 6-yard box, back to goal. All he's got to do is just touch the ball to his left. And he tries a back heel. Anyway, good from Chelsea. We've held on to possession here, which is good. Playing between our defensive line. And now left-hand side to Colwell. Left-hand side of centre. Liverpool backing off. Colwell up to halfway. Enzo's inside, says, give me the ball. We've got to run on the right-hand side. It's Malo Gusto. But he goes square to Dizazi. He now finds Gusto. Halfway inside there, right on the byline. First chance for him to come forward. He holds on to the ball. Comes inside and is forced back to Dizazi. He goes square to Colwell. Casido. Colwell, centre circle, literally on the spot. To Enzo. Ball inside to Conor Gallagher. Held up. Back to Enzo. Malo Gusto's the ball. Is in acres of space on the right-hand side. We're playing 10-yard balls backwards. Now square to Dizazi. Inside there half and gives the ball away with a loose touch again. And Pochettino's going mental at him. Pochettino's doing his absolute nut, but well done, Chelsea. We break it down. Pochettino's doing his pieces at him. Anyway, Gusto with the ball, turns inside, halfway, lays it off to Gallagher. Wide right is Cole Palmer now. Driving forward, Palmer to the edge of their penalty box. Turns back on his left foot, cross deflected, bounces over everybody, and the goalkeeper easy just comes and collects it on his byline. And it's a Liverpool where he's got possession of the ball, the goalkeeper. 53 minutes, 38 seconds gone. Anyway, Konate with the ball. Edge of his own penalty box, right hand side of centre. Liverpool walking now. The pace has gone out the game. As it comes to Van Dijk. Left hand side of centre. He goes one more, left to Robertson. Robertson, back to Van Dijk with Jackson pressing him. Robertson to McAllister. Casilo's after him, back to Robertson. Back to the goalkeeper. Jackson's after him. He launched it right-footed high. They've got runners in behind. And it comes out to Petrovic, who steps 5 yards outside the penalty box and heads the ball away. And Chilwell then collects it and launches it high over the top. Konate with Sterling chasing him down. Sterling was half-hearted there, really. I don't think Sterling thought anything of it. Anyway, they roll it out to Gomez or throw it out to him. And he drives forward. He lays the ball off to Harvey Elliott inside of our half. Halfway line, McAllister, Endo. McAllister and Endo. Back to Konate. Chelsea trying to press. Just little triangles from Liverpool at the minute, going backwards inside their own half. Endo. Left hand, right hand side of centre, goes square to Van Dijk. He collects it and literally strides over halfway and plays it left hand side to Robertson. Halfway inside of our half now. He finds Diaz, who's dropped in. McAllister, dead centre. Tries to play it forward and Zaza steps in to win it. And Chelsea try to come away with it. Ball to Jackson from Sterling to Gallagher. Being held up, but well done. Lays it off to Gusto. Driving forward, Gusto. He's got space to come forward. He's got Palmer to his outside. Gusto, but he holds it up too long. And then gives it to Cole Palmer. So Palmer flicks it away from Diaz. Comes inside Cole Palmer. Looking for a ball. And he's going to shoot from distance. And he doesn't. It goes wide right. But Chilwell had made a run, unmarked, asking for the ball and didn't get it. Well done, Cole Palmer. Done well to step inside. Unlucky for the shot, but Chilwell was there. But here's the chance. It comes to, honestly, Cole Palmer done his pieces. It comes to Endo. Oh, God. To Enzo Fernandez. He's got Robertson behind him. He tries to do a back heel. It comes off one foot onto the other. And he sort of just slices it to the goalkeeper. And Cole Palmer goes mad at him. Anyway, possession with Liverpool. High ball over the top from Van Dijk. Will only find the goalkeeper, who's been just fouled by Bradley. Puts one on the keeper. But Chelsea play it out. It's gone to Enzo, to Dizazi, to Gusto, back to Dizazi. Under pressure. Launches it up the line. Jackson does well to head it inside Casido. Tries to head it down to Gallagher, but Liverpool step in to win it. Back to Konate, back to the goalkeeper. Wide left to Van Dijk. Van Dijk back to the goalkeeper. Slow it all down. Konate. Chelsea press are now stop. Konate, left-hand side of centre now to Enzo. Virgil van Dijk. He strolls up to halfway and finds McAllister 10 yards in front. Shut down by Gallagher. Back to Van Dijk to Robertson. He's shut down. Back to Van Dijk. He goes square to Konate. 10 yards inside his own half at the minute. Plays the ball over halfway to Harvey Elliott. Right back position. Held up by Sterling. Into Konate. To Endo. To Harvey Elliott. They're playing it forward now. They've worked the space, Liverpool. They're just outside of our penalty box on the right-hand side. Left foot to the edge, to outside the left-hand side of our penalty box. Cross comes in towards the back post. Harvey Elliott on the volley. Tipped away by Petrovic. He made a meal of it, I have to say. And then Chelsea trying to break forward with Palmer. Right-footed dink over the top to Malo Gusto. Out of play. And it's a Liverpool throw-in taken quickly. McAllister, Diaz drives forward. Shoots Diaz from outside the box. He's running across the box. He can't keep hold of it and he slices the ball about 20 yards wide. Chelsea doing all right defensively. Yeah. No trouble with the goalkeeper at all. Harvey Elliott's volley was down into the floor. Made it easier for Petrovic to punch the ball away. Wide right. Anyway, Chelsea goal kick. Petrovic to take it. And he does. He launches it high to nobody. Van Dijk's got a free header and heads it straight down to Luis Diaz, who collects it in space inside of our half. Gakpo, the edge of our penalty box left-hand side. Gusto holds him up. Good challenge. And then Casido steps in. Liverpool win back second ball. Gakpo again. Looking for a ball. Is held up by Chelsea. It comes out to Robertson, wide left. Chelsea are forcing them backwards a bit. Gallagher's fouled someone off the ball. He's saying he's done nothing. McAllister has gone down. Gallagher said, I've done nothing. Referee's not booked him or nothing. It's coming together. It's a Liverpool free kick again. Oh, yeah, he's caught him, Gallagher. He has caught him. Gallagher said he'd done nothing. He caught him. 59 minutes and 5 seconds gone, and it's 0-0. Liverpool got a free kick about 25, 30 yards out. Wide left. About 5 yards left of the width of the penalty box. To Chelsea holding this high defensive line. Literally holding the line on the edge of the D outside the penalty box. That's where they're holding the line at the minute. Konate's pulled right off the actual where the melee players are to the back post. Cross comes in towards that back post. Free header from Virgil van Dijk and he scored. Liverpool 1-0 up. Van Dijk. Deary me. The cross come in, left-footed in-swinger from Robertson. And Van Dijk has got himself in between two defenders. He uses his physique and his presence to hold off the challenge. And he heads it back the way it came into the far corner. And it's 1-0 Liverpool. "60 minutes gone. On the hour, Van Dijk. Let's have a look here. Van Dijk's between... Oh, he got blocked off. So Levi Colwill is standing in front of Van Dijk. And he's got... Who's behind Van Dijk? Chilwell. So basically what's happened is, as the ball comes in, Colwill has been blocked off by Endo. So Van Dijk is pinned one-on-one with Ben Chilwell. And that's how they made it. You don't see it on the replays of the goal, but basically you can see it. So Colwill's in front of Van Dijk. Chilwell's there as well. Colwill will follow the ball with Van Dijk, but as he does that, Endo stands there. Colwill gets blocked off, which puts Van Dijk one-on-one with Ben Chilwell. Chilwell's caught behind him. They score, and it's 1-0. And Sky are loving it. Of course they're loving it. They're checking a possible offside here against Endo, because Endo blocks off. Endo blocks off. You just seen the actual replay. He blocks off Colwill. Yeah, they're doing it. Do it. Disallow it. They're making a point to show that the player who was offside as the ball was played in stepped away and blocked off Colwill. So Colwill, they've asked the referee to go to the screen to show the replay of it. Colwill straight away was protesting to the referee about being blocked off. And the VAR screen is away the opposite side of the pitch from the dugouts. So what they're looking at is Endo. As the ball's kicked, he's offside. Now, they're talking about like he doesn't go for the ball. Endo, their midfielder Endo, his intention is to block off Colwill. But he's in an offside position, so he's interfering with play. So because he blocks off Levi Colwill, they've got to show a different angle to the referee. They're showing the wrong angle. They're showing an angle behind the goal. They've got to show a different angle than that. That's the worst angle. Oh, they've actually shown it. It's a good angle, to be fair. They're showing it. They're showing Endo just all he's there to do is block off Colwill. And he does. And they're looking at Endo now on the coverage. So the goal, is it going to be disallowed? Disallowed. Excellent. Excellent. Guys, no spoilers in chat, please. Remember, I'm a minute behind. So that'll add to Klopp. So Klopp will be shaking his head. He's already smiling, shaking his head already. But it's a foul. Endo blocked off Colwill from an offside position. It's a foul. So anyway, Chelsea have won possession on the halfway. Gallagher. collects the ball, lays it out wide right to Cole Palmer. He's trying to play Gusto up the line against Robertson, and Robertson dives in to get the ball away. Chelsea throwing level the edge of the penalty box on the right-hand side. The coverage is looking at Endo, so they spotted it. They knew it. Chelsea doing little triangles, comes out to Gusto, trying to play a little dink ball inside, and he's managed to win another throw into Chelsea. About 12 yards from goal. Takes it short quickly to Cole Palmer. He's able to turn Palmer. Faces up Robertson. Gets towards the byline. Cross comes in off of Van Dijk and falls to the feet of McAllister. Liverpool tries to break forward and Zazi does well to step in to win it. Carwell to Chilwell. Being pressed, Chilwell, get rid of it. To Enzo, back to the goalkeeper. Chelsea did well there. Petrovic launches it out to Gusto. Heads it down inside to Cole Palmer. Tries to win the ball back. Off of McAllister, who stepped in front of him, but Liverpool win it back. Endo, halfway, just avoids the challenge and finds Konate. Inside to Van Dijk. Van Dijk just about gets the ball away to Robertson. Gakpo's turned Casido. Driving forward, Gakpo. Casido gets the ball in, and he does really well. He steps in and wins the ball off of Gakpo, and Casido's having a go at Gakpo, saying, I won the ball clean. The referee did that. You've won the ball cleanly, so there's no foul. That's a foul. Gomez on Gallagher is a foul. 10 yards inside of our own half. Approaching 65 minutes gone. 0-0. They're looking at Endo. They're looking at his involvement, and he is offside, and he blocks off Colwell. So there you go. Hopefully, they're all saying the same thing. On the live match coverage, they're saying the same thing. So they took Colwell out the equation, which pinned Van Dijk on Chilwell. Complete mismatch. There you go. Done it. So if he wasn't offside, it'll be a genius. But he's offside. So there you go. Anyway, Chelsea. I'm looking at possession now. Liverpool on the edge of our box. They've gone backwards. The rain's absolutely teeming down at Wembley now. Liverpool with possession. Harvey Elliott tries to turn. Good tackle from Gusto, and then Cole Palmer goes over. Under pressure from Robertson, and it's a Chelsea free kick. And with that, Nkunku's coming on. Christopher Nkunku on 65 minutes is coming on. Raheem Sterling's going off. He's had a bit of a disappointing game, Sterling, I have to say. There's moments he's been all right, but he won't be happy. But he's come off for Nkunku. Come on, Nkunku. Nkunku on. So is he going to play for the middle? Is he going to play left? Let's see what happens. Klopp with his heavy coat on, cap on, arms behind his back, pacing up and down the sidelines. So Chelsea launch it forward. It is Jackson through the middle still. And then Nkunku's on the left-hand side. Well done, Jackson. He's managed to win the ball off of Van Dijk. He's looking for a free kick. Gallagher's won it. Well done, Gallagher. And he's trying to get a free kick, Gallagher, off of Robertson. And Robertson fouls him. Well done, Gallagher. Chelsea did really well there. Jackson did great. A long ball high towards the right-hand corner. And Jackson up against Van Dijk. They do one-on-one shoulder barge. And Jackson comes away with the ball. And then Robertson steps in front to win it off of him, and then Gallagher fronts him up, wins it off of him, falls over, and then he kicks out at Gallagher, Robertson. His temperament gets the better of him, and he kicks out at Gallagher when Gallagher's got the ball. Gallagher gets up from falling over to try and play the ball around him, knocks it past him, then Robertson just lashes out at him. So it's a free kick to Chelsea right by the corner flag. So it's going to be taken by Conor Gallagher. So Chelsea with 6 players inside the box. Gallagher, literally right out by the corner flag. Colwell's up, Dizazi's up, Casido's there, Nkunku's there, Jackson's there, Enzo's there. 7 players in the penalty spot. In around the box, Dizazi over everybody. Comes out to Chilwell. Takes one touch, tries to get a cross in, plays it off for Joe Gomez, and the ball goes out for Chelsea corner. Come on, Chelsea. Corner this time. From the right-hand side. Our picture's gone funny. Brilliant. 68 minutes gone. come back. Chelsea corner from our left-hand side. Liverpool's right. Remember, no spoilers in chat, people. No spoilers in chat. Gallagher to take it. 2 arms aloft. 2 arms aloft again from Gallagher. Cross comes in. Chelsea get the flick on. Brilliant flick on. And Desires at the back post. Comes in and he left foots it up in the air. And the goalkeeper collects it. Great move from us. Headed down by Jackson. It's actually Cole heads it down. Desires is onside. It comes off his knee and goes up in the air. And he can't believe it. 2 massive opportunities from Chelsea here. Missed from close range. Chelsea try and play out from the back, and Luis Diaz has nicked it off of us and gone backwards to Robertson, who goes back to Van Dijk. 69 minutes gone. Van Dijk to Robertson. Halfway line. Plays it Diaz up against Gusto, and he's beaten him. He comes inside. He's gone round Fernandes as well. Diaz evades one more challenge. Comes out to Gakpo, and Gakpo fires it high over the bar from just inside the penalty box. But Diaz is the problem. He's having an outstanding game for Liverpool, Diaz. He beat Gusto. He beat Enzo. Nkunku comes across. He beats him. Dizazi comes out. He flicks it past him. And then Gakpo launches it high over the bar. But Diaz is a good player, I have to say. He's a real good player. But Gakpo rushed it. Chilwell was there, though, to be fair. So, 70 minutes now. Liverpool going to make a change. One of the youngsters is coming on, by the looks of it. Anyway, all I'm doing, I'm not watching the coverage at the moment. I'm watching the substitute getting instruction from the Liverpool bench. Not the actual football. Now it comes back to the ball high from the goalkeeper. Liverpool win the first ball. Bradley's has to go backwards to Gomez. He's been pressed by Conor Gallagher, and now Jackson pressing the goalkeeper, and he just about gets the ball away. But they've managed to win it with Harvey Elliott. Great first touch on halfway. Conor Bradley going forward, and well done Chelsea. We crowded him out. Colwell collects it. Keeps going Colwell on that left-hand side. He's done really well, Colwell. Nkunku finds Gallagher. Playing it forward to Colwell's on the left-hand side here. Colwell taking on Joe Gomez. Gets past him. Colwell to the byline. Cross comes in. Edge of the box to Cole Palmer. He goes one more to Gusto. Gusto. Cross comes in. Deflects away by Van Dijk. Brilliant run from Levi Colwell. My God. Brilliant. It looked like he lost the ball 3 times. It just come away with the ball at his feet. Anyway, Gusto tries to play it quickly to Cole Palmer. Shut down by McAllister. Plays it off of him. But Chelsea throwing again. Malo Gusto. Level the edge of the penalty box right-hand side. Gets it back from Palmer again. Gallagher lays it off to Cole Palmer. Takes one step beyond Liverpool challenge. Then finds Enzo. Ball inside again. Chelsea there. Gallagher swings the ball towards the back post. It's over everybody. And out of play for a Liverpool goal kick. Gallagher's annoyed with himself as well. Acknowledges it was an awful ball. So Conor Bradley's coming off. Jurgen Klopp brings on another youngster. Gives him a big old hug. And encouragement. So Bradley's off. So Bobby Clark comes on for Liverpool. Anyway. Liverpool goal kick. Taken short to McAllister. He goes back to Konate. And now Van Dijk. Edge of his own penalty box. Chelsea pushed up but not pressing. Van Dijk to Konate. Jackson works across. Back to the goalkeeper. Edge of his own box. Plays it out to Van Dijk and forces him out to the left-hand side. And he comes forward, Van Dijk. Up to halfway with no challenge. Over halfway. Plays it inside to McAllister. Into the feet of Diaz. Gakpo, left-hand side of the penalty box. Cross comes in, back post. Nkunku, well done. Tracking back and literally just knocks the ball away from Harvey Elliott. Elliott had he'd been free then. Back post. Chelsea trying to come out with the ball with Enzo. Gives it away. Elliott, 25 yards out on the right-hand side. Out to Bobby Clark, the new substitution. Tries to get across in the box. Blocked away by Chilwell for a Liverpool throw-in. Well done, Nkunku. Working hard, tracking back. So, 73 minutes and 16 seconds gone. It's a Liverpool throw-in. They got Konate's up, Van Dijk's up, Gakpo's there. Van Dijk is still mad at the referee about the disallowed goal. It's actually gone out for. Is it gone for a corner? It's a corner. After all that, McAllister swings it into the back post. Free-header down by Konate. Chelsea get the ball away. Second attempt. Third attempt comes out to Cole Palmer, who tries to flick it forward. Nkunku tries to clear it. Head up in the air. It's out of our penalty box. 10 yards beyond it. Casido trying to bring it down has been fouled. He hasn't. Referee says play on. Well done, Dizazi. Liverpool tried to play a ball in behind, and brilliant from him. Cole Palmer goes around Robertson like he's not even there. But then McAllister steps in front. Robertson was brilliant. He just done him like a kipper. Well done, Cole Palmer. Chelsea have got themselves a throw-in 5 yards inside Liverpool's half. Malo Gusto to take it. But we gave the ball away. All they do is play a ball inside the channel, inside the penalty box. And Dizazi read it and just stepped to his right and stopped it. This is anybody's game, I have to say it. Liverpool's strong. We're doing all right. He's come out to Casido. Plays it wide left to Chilwell. Halfway inside their half, Chilwell. Holds the ball up. Plays it back to Colwill. Into feet Nkunku. Liverpool in defensive shape. Pressing the player with the ball. We've gone little triangles back to Colwill. Wide left there is Gallagher. Looking for an out ball. He has to go back to Enzo. Enzo switches the play and opens it up. And well done, Enzo Fernandez. Finds Malo Gusto. Gusto. Out to Cole Palmer. Level the edge of the penalty box on the right. Inside to Gusto. Finds Casido. Casido back out to Palmer. Palmer one-on-one with Robertson. Inside the penalty box. Drills it in. Oh, Chelsea's in the post from Gallagher. A ball inside. Outside the 6-yard box from Palmer. Straight to Gallagher. First time right-footed. Hits the far post and away by Liverpool. Both sides of it, the post now. Brilliant from Palmer. He looks up. He sees Conor Gallagher. A little dinked little ball. Unlucky. Hits the post and bounces away. Chelsea coming forward again and Liverpool block it off with Van Dijk again. He's got an instinct to be in the right place at the right time, Van Dijk. I'll give him that. Anyway, Liverpool just slowing it down, playing it through midfield. Chelsea trying to press. Jackson's fouled Endo now. He's on the wrong side. He's trying to catch him up and he comes round the wrong side and fouls him. Yeah, Gallagher's at the post now. He can't believe it either. Keeper was beaten. All ends up. Everybody stopped. Anyway, Liverpool have got possession of the football. Inside their own half, and Van Dijk launches the ball high, looking for Harvey Elliott, who wins it, heads it inside, looking for Gomez, but Nkunku wins it off of him. Enzo finds Casido, being pressed by McAllister, and does well to hold him off. Gallagher trying to hold off Clark. The bloke's just come on, and he can't. Endo, Joe Gomez, Konate. They're now looking at goals scored between 76 and 90 plus minutes. Liverpool with 34, the most this season so far. It's like Sky are urging them to win. Anyway, Diaz plays a raking ball out to right hand side to Harvey Elliott. Level the edge of our penalty box, taking on Chilwell. Gets the ball to the back post. Robertson, free header, back inside. Colwill gets the ball away. Diaz heads it down to McAllister. And then Gusto takes it off his foot. And Cole Palmer flicks it up the line to Jackson. Jackson with Konate up against him. Konate beats him and gets the tackle in. And it's well done, though. It's moved us up the pitch. And it's a Chelsea throw-in halfway inside their half. Taken quickly to Cole Palmer from Gusto. Palmer with Robertson. Holds him off. Flicks the ball inside. Jackson to Gallagher. Oh, Gallagher couldn't take the ball off the foot of Van Dijk. He's had to try and flick it in between his feet. And Van Dijk steps up and gets the ball away. Chelsea are doing all right at the minute. We're getting in. Just need to get that right final ball. It's with our defensive line at the minute. Dizazi's playing a 1-2 with Casido. Now to Cole Palmer, who's playing right back. Now Casido finds Gallagher. Gallagher to Gusto. Gallagher, Gusto. Liverpool slowing down. Casido. Levi Colwill, left-hand side of centre. Looking for an out ball. Enzo Fernandez drops in, says, give me the ball, and gives it back to Fernandez. Gives it back, to Colwill. Gives it back to Fernandez. A raking ball high to Palmer's over his head. Out of play, unfortunately, from Enzo. Encouragement from Pochettino. Encouragement from the Chelsea coaching staff. Come on, Chelsea, win this game. Right, Liverpool throwing. Robertson to take it. Halfway inside his own half. Looking for an option. He goes to Gakpo. Cole Palmer steps in and wins it off of him. Finds Casino back to Palmer. Ball inside, looking for a run of Gallagher. Being held off by the youngster who just come on, who wins it off of him. Then Casino trying to win it off of McAllister. Robertson, deep inside his own half. Dinks the ball up the line. Dizazi held off and claimed a foul, but not given. Diaz, left-hand side. Gusto up against him. Holds him up. Edge of the penalty box. Keeps going Diaz because Gusto's not dived in and done well. Just standing up, forcing him backwards. Diaz, back out to the edge of the penalty box to McAllister. Harvey Elliott, man overs Gomez. Shoots straight down the throat of Petrovic. Nice and simple. Come on now. 79 minutes, 22 seconds gone. They worked it all right, Liverpool, but Chelsea had it covered. So coverage comes to Enzo Fernandez outside of our penalty box. Plays it back to Dizazi. To Gusto. Dizazi. Back to the goalkeeper. Being pressed now by Gakpo. Launches it out to his left-hand side. Trying to get it over Joe Gomez's head. He's won the first header. And then Chilwell's trying to win the second ball, but the substitute has won it off of him. Harvey Elliott plays a raking ball trying to find Diaz. Gusto wins it. Heads it inside towards Casido. And Casido with McAllister, he knocks it away from McAllister. And McAllister takes him out. And it's a booking for McAllister on halfway. Casido did well to win it off of McAllister, who fouled him. It is a free kick. 5 yards inside of our own half. Dead centre. Chelsea free kick. Little give and go from Fernandez to Casido. Back to Levi Colwill. First time ball out to Chilwell. Chilwell. Back to Levi Colwill. Remember, people, no spoilers in chat. I'm a minute behind normal coverage. Casino, long ball over the top. Finds Nkunku. Heads it down to Jackson, who's got a loose first touch. Enables Liverpool to win the ball back. And Endo comes away with it. Right inside is Harvey Elliott. Steps away from Chilwell, but comes back inside his own half. And then goes backwards towards Konate. Bottom of the centre circle. Right hand side of centre. Goes square left to Van Dijk. Back to Konate. Same position. Bottom of the centre circle inside his own half. Chelsea pushed up to halfway but not pressing. So they're just going left and right at the minute. Now they go out left hand side. Robertson up the line to Diaz. Diaz is there again. Casino's with him this time. Don't dive in. He's inside the penalty box. Robertson comes in. Well worked. Robertson's shot was deflected. It comes out to the corner flag on his right-hand side. Harvey Elliott back to Gomez. Cross comes in. Away from Colwill. Shot blocked by Gallagher from Endo. And then Chelsea trying to come away with the ball. And then Chelsea actually win the free kick for a foul by Konate, who's going to get booked as well. Halfway inside of our own half at the minute. Come on, Chelsea. It will go extra time, yeah. 81 minutes, 55 gone. It was handball we got booked for. Anyway, he went diving in to try and stop Chelsea breaking. Handball. Anyway, Chelsea come away with the ball left-hand side here, off centre, with Enzo Fernandez. Just inside of our half to Casido. Being pressed by McAllister. Goes one more to Dizazi. Wide right is Gusto inside their half. Gusto steps forward. Holds the ball up. Now finds Cole Palmer up against Robertson. Loose touch from Cole Palmer. Comes off of his ankle. His left ankle with his right foot and goes out of play for a Liverpool throwing deep inside their own half. So remember, no spoilers in chat, people. I'm watching this a minute behind normal coverage. No spoilers in chat. 82 minutes, 45 seconds gone. Liverpool throwing up in the air at the minute. Ed Tennis and Casino comes away with it and gives it back to Levi Colwill. Just inside of our half goes square Dizazi. Dizazi tries to play it forward, shut down by Liverpool, and it's a throw to Chelsea just inside of our half. Gusto takes it and gives it to Enzo Fernandez. Flicks it inside to Gallagher. Tries to take a touch, but met by Konate, and well done. Casino got in front of McAllister. Cole Palmer now swings the ball from left-hand side to right. Right to left even. Chilwell holds the ball up. Forced backwards a little bit. Finds Enzo. Enzo inside to Casido. Back to Enzo. We're now back at halfway inside our half. And now back towards the halfway line to get some space. Now Casido. Gusto makes a run in behind. Finds him. Squares the ball. Looking for the Kunku. The Kunku can't get there back post. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Good move though. Good move. Gusto made the run. Enzo spotted it. Put it on a plate. Gusto squares it. Well, he tries to square it, but he got too much of an angle on it. And the ball went out of play before Nkunku could get there, unfortunately. Anyway, let's keep going. So, Liverpool possession now. Halfway inside their own half. Van Dijk. One more to his left is Robertson. Back to Van Dijk. Square, bottom of the centre circle is Konate. Inside his own half here. Right inside the centre. And he walks forward with it. Up towards halfway. Stops, puts his foot on the ball and goes square left to Van Dijk. Chelsea backing off a little bit inside their own half here. Diaz drops into Robertson's position to collect it. And then gives it wide left to Robertson. But he's being pressed and goes back to Van Dijk, halfway line. Konate collects it. Plays the ball into the feet of Gakpo. Been crowded out of it by Dizazi. And then Enzo Fernandez plays it forward, trying to find Jackson, who loses it. Indo, McAllister, Diaz, left-hand side. Cole Palmer comes back at him. Trying to play a ball square, and Enzo Fernandez wins it. And Jackson drops off to collect the ball and plays it inside to Enzo. Enzo holds it up. One more. Finds Cole Palmer. Chelsea in down the right-hand side here. Cole Palmer with space. Gallagher is completely free. We find Gallagher inside the penalty box. Gallagher. He waits and takes a touch, and the goalkeeper comes out and saves it point blank again. He's got to take it first time, and he doesn't. Brilliant from Cole Palmer. Gallagher completely unmarked on the left-hand side of centre. Just plays him in. Deary me. Liverpool possession on the halfway line. McAllister plays it out wide right. He doesn't. He plays it inside to Harvey Elliott. Shut down by Chilwell. Enzo holds the ball up under pressure. Does well, Enzo. He's doing very well this game, Enzo. Becoming the player you want him to be. All over the top, he got a runner. Jackson's in behind. Up against Konate. Jackson gets inside the penalty box. Holds him up. Does well with it. Gallagher shoots over the bar this time from Conor Gallagher. It's just not his day. My word. But the ball that we had into him, he collected the ball just outside the penalty box and he took one touch to set himself. And because he did that, the goalkeeper was able to come out at his feet and makes another good save. Gallagher, what are you... Come on, man. My God. Deary me. Liverpool going to make 3 substitutions. So, Tsimikas is coming on for Robertson and 2 youngsters are coming on. Not sure who else for. McAllister's coming off. Alexis McAllister looks tired. He's coming off for them. Some more youngsters on from Liverpool. And Gakpo have come off. So Tsimikas, McConnell and Dans are on. Neil Dans. Is that him? Is that the same one? Not sure if it is or not. Anyway, Liverpool have got the ball. Edge their own penalty box. Back to the goalkeeper, Kelleher. Chelsea should have won this game. We've had more chances than Liverpool second half. My God. Anyway, Konate's got it back from the keeper. Back to the goalkeeper. And now Van Dijk. Make sure, guys, you know spoilers in chat again. Remember, I'm watching this a minute behind. No spoilers in chat. So, they're just playing across their back line at the minute. Chelsea sort of pushed up, pressing. The goalkeeper's 10 yards outside his box here. And he plays it wide left to Van Dijk. There's a run. Dans is running in behind, but Gusto's covered it off well. Chelsea half clear it. Endo on halfway collects it. One of the youngsters picks the ball up and goes out wide left and plays the ball up the line to this Dans. Gusto goes back to Petrovic. Shanks it up in the air. Free header from Liverpool forward. But the youngster who's just come on is offside. Is he offside? The referee looked at the linesman, didn't give it. Anyway, so Enzo Fernandez collects it from the goalkeeper. He, under pressure, goes back to Dizazi. Liverpool are pressing quite high now with the 4 substitutions on. The youngsters in. Colwill. Enzo collects it. Plays it first time to Chilwell. Runner up the line is Nkunku. Nkunku's in. Gallagher's through the middle. Jackson's coming towards the back post. He tries to flick it outside of his right foot, but Gomez wins it off of him. And then Chilwell wins it. A challenge on Clark. And then Chilwell's having afters with his Clark. Right. So with this, he's got the wrong numbers up. He's put the wrong numbers up. He's put 26, 21 here. So they're just saying to him, no, you're making it's the wrong numbers here. Right, so Jackson's coming off for Mikhailo Mudryk. So Mudryk is coming on. Come on, Mudryk. So that will put Nkunku through the middle. Come on, Mudryk. Look, they're focused on Gallagher again. He takes a touch. He should hit it first time. Hit it first time. But the way the ball come to him... Anyway, Liverpool possession, played up the line on the right, on our left-hand side, and we've done well to crowd it out. Chilwell's done well, backing up Zazie. They're pressing us though. The youngsters are after us, and we get the ball away high. Konate comes across, plays the ball up the line high, over everybody, straight inside to Petrovic. Come on, Chelsea. 90 minutes gone. 6 minutes of injury time to go. Can we get ourselves a winner? The coverage comes to Conor Gallagher, collects the ball halfway, out on the left-hand side, plays a 1-2 with Chilwell. Liverpool up against us, and Casido does well. High foot, free kick away. Stupid free kick to give away from Casido again. Right on halfway line. He tries to bring a ball down as it bounces up in the air from a deflected pass, and it bounces and he puts his foot up straight away. It's just silly. Anyway, Liverpool on halfway, collect the ball. They go back to Konate, 10 yards inside his own half, being pressed by Nkunku. Back to Harvey Elliott now. Inside is Gomez. Mudryk is after him. Gomez has gone from right to left, all the way out to the left-hand side, and plays the ball straight to Cole Palmer, who knocks it away from him. Casido, ball over the top. Gallagher up against Konate. Gallagher's in. Loose first touch. Holds the ball up. Leaves it off to Mikhailo Mudryk. Mudryk now plays the ball into the feet of Nkunku, and he's crowded out by Van Dijk, and Liverpool get the ball away. Chilwell, Colwill, Casido, under pressure, lays it off to Zazie, halfway line. Cole Palmer drops, says, give me the ball. Collects it, dead centre, gives it to Casido. Colwill, Chilwell. Chelsea looking for an opening. Halfway, we've gone back inside of our own half here. Just keep on a possession. Enzo from Colwill's pass, plays it wide right to Zazie. Gusto's on the byline, collects it, looking for an option, so has to go back to Zazie. Back to Colwill. Enzo drops in, says, give me the ball, and gives it to him on halfway. Enzo drives forward, draws the challenges. Deflected pass, comes back to Casido, plays a good ball inside to Cole Palmer. Into Nkunku. Nkunku's first shot is blocked. Second shot is saved by the goalkeeper. Third shot, deflected away. Nkunku straight into the arms of the goalkeeper again. My God. Deary me. Chelsea, honestly, how many chances? Chelsea do well here. Liverpool's possession comes forward and we win it again, go down the right-hand side, and Cole Palmer does really well to play it off the defender. He makes two saves. One of them's deflected off of Gomez. Back out to the Chelsea player, and the shot again from about 8 yards out, straight to the goalkeeper. Anyway, Chelsea got themselves a corner here. Cole Palmer did really well to play it off the defender. So Chelsea corner from the right-hand side. Chilwell, left side. In-swinger. Come on. Colwill, Zazie. 92 minutes, 37 seconds gone. Cross comes in towards the back post from Chilwell. Keeper punches it away, and then Liverpool breaking. Diaz gets a 1-2 of Elliott, and Diaz is driving forward with three Chelsea players around him. It goes out to Harvey Elliott on the left-hand side. Cole Palmer's up against him. Inside the penalty box, left corner is Diaz holding the ball up, but he can't beat three Chelsea players, including Conor Gallagher. And he tries to get the ball away and gives it away, but then Casido wins it off of Diaz. Cole Palmer he's been fouled by Diaz. He has been fouled by Diaz. Well done, Palmer. Well done, Chelsea, for tracking back and getting numbers behind the ball. And Klopp is doing his pieces. He's doing his pieces at Diaz, big time. There's not a lot he could do. He sort of looked up and there was 3 Chelsea players around him. Pochettino's encouraging the players. Keep going, he's telling them. Keep going. So with that, we've got the goal kick. And Colwill plays it to Chilwell. Ball over the top to Mudryk. Use your pace to get in behind. He misjudged the run of the ball and Joe Gomez beat him to it. But they've given the ball away to Enzo. He's trying to win it. Well done, Mudryk. Mudryk wins it and draws the foul. Well done, Mudryk. Halfway inside their half. Taken quickly. Cole Gallagher up the line. By the byline, just outside the penalty box. Flicks it back to Enzo Fernandez. Tries to nutmeg the defender and he can't. Harvey Elliott now. Edge of his own penalty box. Liverpool just launched the ball up high into our half. Colwill brings it down to find Enzo. Plays it up the line to nobody because, to be fair, Colwill's pass was awful. And Gomez goes back to the goalkeeper, Kelleher. He goes wide left here to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk back to the goalkeeper. Edge of his own penalty box here. To Konate. Puts his foot on the ball. No rush. Back to the goalkeeper. Chelsea have had the opportunity second half. My God. Anyway, Konate. Just playing keep ball Liverpool now. Knocking it between themselves. 94 minutes, 45 seconds gone. 1 minute and 15 seconds of injury time to go. Just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Back to the defender. Come on, shut them down. Forcing them to play it forward. And they do. Up the line. Straight to Chilwell. Chilwell collects it and launches the ball high to nobody. Nkunku couldn't go for it because he'd been offside. Gallagher's trying to shut the goalkeeper down. And the goalkeeper's then giving the ball away to Cole Palmer. Under pressure, trying to play it forward. Liverpool win back second ball. And then Mudryk trying to put a challenge in. But Liverpool play it out to Gomez. Inside their own half at the minute. Harley Elliott. Ball's deflected to Casido. Collects it centre circle. Plays it into the feet of Gallagher. Nutmegs Konate. But fouled. Referee now gives the free kick. Chelsea got a free kick with 30 seconds of injury time to go. The free kick's dead centre. Just the outside of the centre circle. Great turn from Conor Gallagher. Great turn from him. Konate's already been booked, by the way. Fouls him. Anyway, Chelsea free kick. Last chance of the game of normal time. Chilwell's over it. There's no wall in front of him. He's literally 5 yards outside of the D, inside their own half, inside Liverpool's half. So Chelsea got players left, Chelsea got players right. We go early to Palmer. Ball played over the top, evades everybody, including Levi. Colwill goes out of play, and it's going to be extra time. And it is extra time, people. Extra time. Right, I'll be back in. I've just got to go to the loo. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm back. So, I've come back. Sky's coverage is showing a disallowed goal. Part of the waterfall graphic. Oh, dear. Now, Chelsea's second half chances, let's count them. 1, header down from a corner on a 6-yard box from Colwill. Zazi knees it up in the air rather than score. Second one, Cole Palmer to Gallagher, hits the post. Third one, Cole Palmer to Gallagher, running on goal, collects it just inside the penalty box, takes one touch, keeper saves it. That's 3 chances. Next one, Cole Palmer collects it, flicks it into Nkunku. He has a shot blocked. Come to Palmer, right foot, saved by the goalkeeper. Then a shot from Gusto deflects off of Gomez. Comes to Nkunku, can't get his shot on target or any purchase on the shot, and it's straight into the goalkeeper. 5 chances. But honestly, this game's there to be won. Simple as that. So they're doing a toss up for extra time. Stand as they are. So Chelsea, first half of extra time is kicking the opposite side from left to right now. Liverpool getting their little huddle for extra time. Been a good game. Oh, Klopp has not sat down. Standing there pacing about. Chelsea in their own huddle. Now, if I was Pochettino, I'll be saying to the Chelsea players, every time you get the ball, lump it over the top to Mudryk. Every single time. Even if 5 times you do it and they win the ball 4 times, there'll be that one chance where he gets in. And when he gets in, by doing so, they're going to back off because they'll be worried about trying to cover that space. That's what I'll be doing. But Chelsea are going to kick off extra time. Kick in from left to right. We've had the chances. Come on. Come on now. I'll turn the phone upside down. I can't get notifications. So remember, people, we're watching 1 minute delayed. So no spoilers in chat as Enzo kicks off and goes back to Colwill, launches it first time right hand side, looking for Nkunku. He gets beaten by Van Dijk all day long, but Casido wins second ball and finds Chilwell. Forcing backwards when Chilwell's asked Mudryk to make a run up the line, and he does first time. Well done. Gomez gets the ball away. Chelsea throw in. Still got options on the bench. Chelsea can still make a couple of substitutions here. And Nkunku and Mudryk have been used. We've got one more opportunity to use 3 players if we need to. Anyway, Chelsea's throw-in's gone backwards to come across his right-hand side to Zazi. Finds Malo Gusto halfway line. He's forced backwards to Casido. Covered him for Zazi. Finds Colwill. Casido. Good first-time ball. Wide left to Ben Chilwell. Ball up the line. Looking for Nkunku to get in behind Van Dijk. He won't. He clears it to Gomez. And then Harvey Elliott turns away from a challenge and comes inside to one of the substitutes for Liverpool, one of the youngsters in midfield. Holds the ball up and finds Gomez. Gomez back to Van Dijk. Konate, left-hand side of centre. Strides up towards the halfway line and plays it into the feet of Luis Diaz. Under pressure, goes back to Van Dijk, halfway inside his own half in acres of space. Chelsea pushed up but not pressing. It comes to Konate. Into the feet of a youngster on halfway. Plays the ball wide right, but he's overplayed it. Or has he? Comes to Harvey Elliott by the corner flag. Keeps the ball in. Cross comes in. Headed up in the air by Colwill. And then Gusto's going to try and let it bounce. And by doing so, Diaz was able to try and get in. But then Cole Palmer's helped him and gets the ball away. Liverpool collects second ball. Tsimikas. Back to Indo. No. Back to Van Dijk. Back to Tsimikas. To one of the youngsters. Holds it up. To another one. Looking for an out ball, but just goes square to Konate. He's top of the centre circle, inside of our half, and he finds Harvey Elliott. There's a run up the line from Gomez. He's got some space, and Mudryk gets back in, uses his pace, and puts the ball out for a corner. Well done, Mudryk. He realised he left him then, Mudryk, and he had to get back, and he did. He got back in and made a challenge for Gomez. Get across it. Liverpool corner from our left-hand side. The threats, obviously, Van Dijk and Konate. Once again, Endo is looking for Colwill to block him off again. Tsimikas going to take a left-footed in-swinger. Cross comes in, headed away by Chelsea, only as far as one of the youngsters on the edge of the box who chests it down and finds Gomez. Back to another one. Cross comes towards the back post. Chilwell wins it, only as far as Harvey Elliott. He drills a ball to the right-hand side to Van Dijk, who, what a save. Volleyed across to Van Dijk, who heads it back across goal, and Dan's the youngster. Big header, unmarked, heads it. It looks like it's going to go over the bar, but Petrovic didn't know and tipped it over anyway. Van Dijk heads it. Dan's free header. I think it might have gone in, but unlucky. So Jurgen Klopp's asking for Liverpool fans to make noise. 3 minutes 40 gone of this first extra time period. Corner from the opposite side now for Liverpool. From our right-hand side, their left. A left foot outswinger from Tsimikas. Van Dijk's there again. And Konate. Cross comes in over everybody. Harvey Elliott's got a bust a gut to get back out there, collect it. He does. Plays the ball into a youngster who tries to get a shot across inside. Blocked by Conor Gallagher. It's a throw into Liverpool, halfway inside of our half. Chelsea have not really started this half. Needs to do better. Anyway, Liverpool with possession to Konate with a ball that forces him back inside. Chelsea are only making one more change. Or does the rules apply? 3 opportunities. Looks like it's Madueke coming on. Anyway. So, Van Dijk's got possession of the football. Plays it to one of the youngsters looking for a ball over the top. Dizazi lets it come across his body. Tries to clear it. Can only find Diaz. Tsimikas on the overlap. Holds it up because Casido's on him. Another youngster with a 1-2. Inside of our box. Holding the ball up. Out to one of the other youngsters. Plays it first time. Not on the same wavelength. Tsimikas and one of the youngsters. And Cole Palmer gets in deep defensive position and gets the ball away. And now Mykhailo Mudryk is after it with Konate using his pace and forcing back to Kelleher. And they do. Kelleher does well to find Endo in between the two Chelsea players pressing him. Spaces open up everywhere now. Joe Gomez. Long raking ball wide left it to Diaz. Loose first touch from him. Forces him wide. Plays a little ball inside to one of the other youngsters. Back out. Well done. Conor Gallagher steps in to win a challenge and then fouls Diaz from 25 yards out. Well done, Conor Gallagher. He works his arse off. He gives everything. Every single game, Conor Gallagher. My God. So, there's the change. Conor Gallagher's coming off. He's worked his socks off and Madueke's coming on. So, Gallagher's coming off and he looks a bit disappointed and he's shaking his head because he knows he should have put this game to bed. Unlucky Gallagher. Come on, mate. So he's going to come off some Madueke. So we've got width now. Natural wide players. Madueke and Mykhailo Mudryk. We've got to use them. So Cole Palmer's going to play as a number 10, I'll imagine. Anyway, Liverpool have got a free kick. Chelsea's defensive line is on the edge of our penalty box. It's around 25 yards out. Tsimikas is going to take it. Left foot in swinger. Van Dijk. Cross comes in towards the back post, evades everybody. But Konate tries to hook the ball back inside. Petrovic comes at his near post and claims it nice and simple and rolls it out to Cole Palmer. Collects it. Faces up to the defender and plays a good ball. He's given the ball away to Harvey Elliott. He tried to play it square to the on-rushing Chilwell. Him and Enzo Fernandez got a bit of a muddle as to who the ball's for, and Elliott collects it. Liverpool come out to his left-hand side. Halfway inside of our half now. Yeah, Madueke's on the right, Mudryk on the left, and Palmer's in behind Nkunku. So the ball's gone back by Liverpool to Van Dijk. Into one of the youngsters. Back to Van Dijk. Looking for an out ball. Liverpool possession in midfield. Been pressed and closed down by Chelsea. So Van Dijk goes back to the goalkeeper, who's way outside of his penalty box, and he finds one of the youngsters that's come on. Deep inside his own half, McConnell. Left back position, goes back to Virgil van Dijk, who's inside his own half still. Back to McConnell. Halfway over it, plays it left-hand side to Tsimikas. Tsimikas finds Luis Diaz, back to goal, turns, man over far post. Oh, he's at the side netting. Big opportunity for Liverpool. 8 minutes, 11 seconds gone. They work it forward. Luis Diaz back to goal, turns, 20 yards from goal, flicks the ball to the far post, and Harvey Elliott strides onto it, and rather than get connection to go back across from the way it came, he literally hits it down and goes into the side netting. Big chance for Liverpool. Chelsea have just backed off this half. They were in the ascendancy second half, and were nearly giving the ball away with the goalkeeper and Colwell, but Colwell does well to keep hold of the possession. And then Chilwell's been fouled by one of these Liverpool youngsters. Now Chilwell's getting involved in he's just getting argy-bargy with these youngsters. He's effing and jeffing. He's mouthing them off, Chilwell. Just play your football. Come on. Anyway, so Jurgen Klopp's got a smile on his face. So it's a free kick to Chelsea, to Petrovic to take it. So Petrovic's going to launch it, and he does high. Then Nkunku up against Gomez, can't win it. Liverpool gets second ball away. Finds Mauricio Pochettino just outside his own technical area, inside of our half to Chilwell. Goes backwards to Colwell. Colwell, first time ball to the goalkeeper, back to Colwell. So Colwell's looking for an out ball. We must use the width, Mudryk, and we must use Mudryk and Madueke. But Colwell plays the ball over the top and out of play inside Liverpool's half, halfway inside their own half. So Liverpool to take it with Gomez. Come on. 9 minutes, 50 seconds gone of extra time. First period. Showing all the Liverpool fans singing now with their scarves on. Sky's coverage, honestly. Anyway, Liverpool possession. Chelsea has been pressing and trying to win a ball off him in the right back position. They've played it out to his left-hand side. Now Diaz, one-on-one with Malo Gusto. Diaz takes one touch, two touch, edge of the penalty box. He turns to the outside. Gusto gets across. Great challenge from Levi Colwell. Ball comes out to Liverpool again. Tsimikas' shot is deflected up in the air. Petrovic collects it. Well done, Colwell. He spotted the ball across goal and he got in front to win it back. Cole Palmer collects it halfway inside of our half. He's been fouled by Tsimikas. Brilliant from Colwell. Outstanding play from Colwell. Great awareness. Anyway, Chelsea, we've got Gusto on the right-hand side. First chance for Madueke to take him on. He does a step over and comes back inside to Gusto. Back to Madueke. Right now, take him on. Right-hand side, Madueke. Level the edge of the penalty box. Slows it down. Take him on. He goes. Madueke goes. And he's been fouled by Tsimikas. Has he been fouled? He's not been fouled. Referee says no foul. But Madueke waited and he waited and he waited until he was about 10 yards away from the byline, then knocked it past him, run out of space. And again, we're looking at Liverpool fans singing now. All we're looking at is Liverpool fans waving their scarves, Liverpool fans singing. That's all I'm seeing. It's all I'm seeing. It's so biased. It really is. It's disgusting is what it is. Neutrals must watch this and think this is a joke. Anyway, the goalkeeper's kicked it straight to Madueke. Heads it up in the air. Tsimikas heads it inside. Chelsea trying to press, and we do eventually get the ball back. Gusto deep inside of our half to Levi Colwell. He's halfway inside of our half at the minute. Takes one touch, two touch, inside to Enzo. Being pressed, he goes back to the keeper. Enzo saying, give it to Disasi. They give it to Disasi. Outside the box, right-hand side, Disasi. Back to Petrovic. Back to Disasi. Play out the line here. Don't do nothing stupid. Petrovic plays it out wide left now, looking for Chilwell. Able to chest it down, play it back to Colwill. Plays the ball forward, Colwill, but can only find Endo. And then Mikhailo Mudryk wins it off of him, but Enzo Fernandez finds the second ball. Plays it wide left to Nkunku. Chelsea breaking with Nkunku. Left-hand side, we've got 3 players up. Nkunku tries to find a cross to the back post. And there's Van Dijk to get the ball away for a throw into Chelsea again. Anyway, so first chance Chelsea have had to attack them with real purpose, and it's 12 minutes 45 seconds. So Chelsea throwing will be taken by Mikhailo Mudryk. And now we're seeing Chelsea fans waving the flags. Just to make it even. Right, so Mudryk to take, it's actually a corner. So Mudryk to take the corner. One arm aloft. Come on, Mudryk, deliver. Cross comes in towards the near post, headed away by Tsimikas up in the air. Chilwell wins second ball, heads it down. They get it away again. Sort of deflected away, and eventually they try to break, and then Madueke, well done, steps in on halfway by covering defensively, wins it off for Diaz, and Madueke comes forward. He turns inside one. Madueke, edge of the box, right hand side, tries to get the ball inside to Cole Palmer. Liverpool just got numbers back in defensively, trying to get the ball away, and Enzo Fernandez wins it off for Dans. Cole Palmer to Casido, halfway inside their half, just holding on to possession. Casido and Enzo. Chilwell. Wide, left to right to Madueke. Great ball. Madueke brings it down. Takes a touch to Gusto. Gets it back from him. Now Gusto's in. Byline. Gusto drills a cross in. Nkunku trying to hold the ball up. He does. Tries to get a cross shot in. Deflected away by Van Dijk. Van Dijk's having a right go at his defenders. 14 minutes, 15 seconds to go. He is, Woodcheddar. He is now, yeah. We've got 40 seconds of the first period of extra time to deliver a good corner, a better one. The only real height we got in that box is Dizazi and Colwell, though. That's the problem. Chilwell to take it. 2 hands aloft. Towards the back post. Dizazi peels off. Heads it down to Malo Gusto. Back to Dizazi. Evades one challenge, Dizazi. Holds the ball up to Enzo. Enzo plays the ball inside the penalty box. Look at Cole Palmer, flicks it forward into the arms of the goalkeeper, unfortunately, and he rolls it out to Tsimikas. Driving forward now. Colwell's busting the gut to get back. Well done, Levi Colwill. They force Liverpool back inside their own half. 1 minute of added time. End of the first period of extra time. Endo. Back to Konate. Konate to Joe Gomez. Cross comes in, looking for the attacker. Well done for Petrovic. Collects it, rolls it out to Casido. Casido finds Enzo. Under a bit of pressure, holds up the ball and finds Gusto into the feet of Cole Palmer. Palmer ball into the feet. And then the defender for Liverpool, to be fair, slides in and wins it well off Enzo. Enzo's gone down on onto his arm. Well done, Casido. Wins it off the defender. The attacker, sorry, as they play the ball forward. Now Madueke. The game's open. Madueke, ball into Mudryk. But the keeper comes out and meets it and gets the ball away edge of his own penalty box. Only as far as Chilwell. Chilwell trying to head it forward to find Madueke. He does eventually get the ball away. Only as far as Van Dijk. And then the referee blows up half time in extra time. So he's urgently asking for his assistants to come and meet him. Pochettino. He must have spotted something here. Half time and extra time. Now, Jurgen Klopp has specifically called Tsimikas. All we're looking at is Liverpool's bench. All their players talking to each other now. Jurgen Klopp is just focusing Jurgen Klopp the whole time. That's all they're doing. Now we see Pochettino. So Pochettino spotted something. Anyway, so Chilwell's fine. Well, Chilwell's getting some treatment. Dizazi's getting some treatment. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. I'm breaking up. I shouldn't be breaking up. I should be all right, hopefully. I haven't moved. I haven't done anything. I should be fine, hopefully. Yes, Dizazi and Chilwell and Casido. They're doing that thing where they have the legs in the air. They shake their legs to try and loosen their legs up again. Casido's having some treatment as well. Anyway, come on. Come on now. Last period was second period of extra time. Is the sound all right for everybody else? Everyone else all right with the sound? Let me know in the comment section. Chelsea in a massive huddle. All the staff, all the players, subs, everyone. A massive huddle now. Microphone's fine. I think everyone else is all right, guys. So, big 15 minutes for Chelsea here. Massive. Come on now, let's win this game. We don't want penalties. Anyway. Come on now. Smash the like button for me, people. I've got 68 likes. I've got 95 people watching. Smash the like button for me. But Liverpool made another change. They've taken Konate off. So obviously you can make as many as you like, up to 5. So Kwanzaa's come on. Konate's off and Jarell Kwanzaa's on for Liverpool. So will Chelsea make any more changes? We've made 3. Nkunku, Mikhailo Mudryk, Madueke. We need Mudryk in the game more. His pace. So Chelsea kicking towards the Chelsea fans from right to left. Liverpool to kick us off. Second period of extra time. Harvey Elliott goes back to Kwanzaa under pressure from Nkunku. Turns away from him and then gets the ball away. Or plays it inside to Endo. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk inside to Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa out to Tsimikas. Back to Kwanzaa halfway. To Indo. It goes to penalties. Think of the players that Liverpool have for penalties. A lot of youngsters on that pitch now. 5 of them, I think. Anyway, they're just playing the ball on the halfway line at the minute, Liverpool. Kwanzaa's had a good 5 or 6 or 7 touches already. Kelleher to Van Dijk. So Van Dijk collects it. Plays it square to Kwanzaa. Left-hand side of centre. He drives forward now over halfway. And held up by Casido. Tries to play a ball inside. Enzo tries to cut it out. Liverpool eventually win the ball back. Then Chelsea pressing. Casido with a great challenge to win the ball. Well done. And then foul. Well done, Casido. Brilliant challenge. Honestly. Outstanding from Casido. This team is chalk and cheese from the team that played at Anfield the other week. So, Dizazi. Back to Petrovic. Back to Dizazi. Just outside the corner of his penalty box. Looking for an out ball. Holds it up and then back to Petrovic. Petrovic to Colwill. He's taking his time as well. Liverpool pushed up but not pressing again. Casido drops in to get the ball. Collects it. Lays it to Enzo. Plays it wide right to Gusto. Does well to win it and finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer being pulled back. Shirt pulled back by the Liverpool midfielder. So booking. He turned him. Gusto did fantastically because the ball's played into Enzo with his back to everybody. And Enzo plays the ball wide right to Malo Gusto. The defender, Tsimikas, gambled on winning it off Gusto. But Gusto slid in and won the ball off him. And then McConnell had no opportunity but just to literally pull the ball back. Pull the shirt back. So we're 0-0. We're in the second period of extra time. 17 minutes, 21 seconds gone. 13 minutes to go before penalties. Come on, Chelsea. So, with Colwill deep inside our own half, to Casido, to Enzo, to Cole Palmer, but Cole Palmer's got a loose touch. Liverpool coming forward with Diaz. Ball goes forward to the youngster, but crowded out of it by Chelsea. And Gusto does well to win it back. And up the line, finds Cole Palmer. Then Nkunku's through the middle. We're looking for another ball, and he's got Enzo. Mudryk on the left-hand side. He's got Madueke on the right. He now finds Madueke. Madueke, what are you going to do with the ball, Madueke? He gives it straight to the Liverpool player, who then gets the ball away to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer into Fernandes. Mudryk, Mikhailo Mudryk. Tries to get a cross in, off the chest to Joe Gomez, and it's Chelsea corner on the left-hand side. I can't help but think that he played the wrong ball too late. Mudryk to take the corner. Madueke's having a go at Enzo, saying, look, you should have played it earlier, and he should have done. Anyway, Mudryk, come on now, with the corner. Deliver. One arm aloft again. Come on now. Cross comes in. Hell away by, I think it's Kwanzaa. It's just come on. Free header. Out to Chilwell. Back to Malo Gusto. Top of the centre circle. He goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Petrovic, who's halfway inside his own half and gives it straight to Ben Chilwell. Gets the ball out of his feet. Back to the goalkeeper. Being pressed now by one of the youngsters. And he launches it now high. To nobody, Petrovic. So Gomez brings the ball down. And then finds Endo. Endo. Inside to midfield to Liverpool. Wide right here. Harvey Elliott. Endo. Back inside to the Liverpool midfield. They square it to Virgil van Dijk. Plays it inside to Diaz, who just goes back again to Liverpool's midfield. They play it wide right. But Chilwell's read it, but Harvey Elliott gets in front. Elliott wins it and plays it wide left now to Tsimikas. Tsimikas, cross comes in. Evades everybody. Out to, well done. Good tackle from Casido as the ball come out. Tsimikas again. Looking for a cross. Has to hold the ball up and plays it wide right here to Kwanzaa, who finds himself in the right back position with Nkunku up against him. And he goes back to the goalkeeper, who's right up by the bottom of the centre circle inside his own half here. Force an error. And he plays it first time to nobody. Gusto finds Casido. Back to Malo Gusto. Wide right is Madueke now. 10 yards inside of our own half. Plays it to Cole Palmer, but the ball's poor and Palmer can't control it. Liverpool win it back. Indo plays the ball inside. They're trying to play between the lines. Malo Gusto, brilliant feat to get away from one challenge, two challenges, three challenges. Gusto. Wide right is Madueke. Halfway inside their half. Driving forward now. Madueke. Three players in the middle. Comes onto his left foot. Madueke shoots. Deflected. Pushed out. I thought the keeper pushed it away. And he didn't. He managed to get hold of it before Nkunku got there. But Madueke, deflected shot. It come off the defender. And the keeper, unlucky. Come on now. Come on, Chelsea. You can do this. Keepers had a good game for them. 20 minutes, 50 seconds gone. Just over 10 minutes to go. Liverpool possession with Van Dijk. The game slowed right down. Indo, bottom of the centre circle inside his own half here, collects it. Plays a little ball, little triangle to play it out to this Kwanzaa. And he plays it to Joe Gomez. 10 yards inside of our half here. Mudryk fronts him up. Force him backwards. Well done, Mudryk. Liverpool come forward again. Connell, I think it is. Back to Kwanzaa. Turns away from Nkunku and goes back to the goalkeeper, who's outside of his box, halfway inside his own half here. Nkunku and Palmer pushed up. And the Liverpool players turn the two of them. Coming forward and holds the ball. They've got a runner, Harvey Elliott. Well done, Ben Chilwell, who spots the run. It only comes out to Gomez, though. 25 yards out, Liverpool. Looking for an out ball. They go wide right. They got Joe Gomez up the line and Chilwell comes across, gets a foot in, it goes out for a throw-in right by the corner flag. Well done, Ben Chilwell. Twice he's watched it. He stood, he knew where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place. So with that, Chilwell's coming off. So Ben Chilwell's coming off. Gives the armband to Enzo Fernandez. And with that, Trevor Chalobah's coming on. Chilwell comes off. He's done well there, Chilwell. So is that to a back three now? I don't know. Who's going to play left back? Is Chalobah going to play left back? I'm not sure. 22 minutes, 24 seconds gone. Chilwell comes off. Applauds the Chelsea fans. So Chalobah comes on. What are we going to do? Who's going to go left side? Not sure here. Let's have a look what he's doing. Is he shoring it up again? Will Gusto come left and Chalobah goes on the right? That's probably what's going to happen. Let's see. Yeah, that's what's happened. Gusto's come to this left-hand side. So Gomez with a Liverpool throw-in. Launches it. Free header from Dizazi. Tries to get the ball away. It comes out to Liverpool. To Tsimikas, who launches a shot. And honestly, Petrovic, I'm sitting there thinking, my God. Easy. Just collects it nice and simple. Chelsea playing out with Enzo and Casido. To Trevor Chalobah. First touch. To Enzo up the line. Crowded out by Liverpool. Give the ball away. Tsimikas. Coming forward, Liverpool. Wide left here. One of the youngsters again. Chalobah's up against him. Cross comes in. Deflected straight away by Casido. And then Chalobah tries to give it to Madueke, who goes round one. Madueke's away. Everybody else is knackered. Run him. Madueke. Oh, he's tried to play a ball to Nkunku, but he's played the wrong ball, Madueke. Van Dijk was struggling. And Van Dijk's just showing him outside. But Madueke, his pass has got to be better. So Liverpool come forward again. Van Dijk into midfield to McConnell. Luis Diaz plays the ball wide right to Joe Gomez to collect it. He plays the ball inside to Harvey Elliott. Driving forward, Elliott. Enzo Fernandez wins the challenge off of him. Well done. And forces the ball backwards. And Fernandez is giving a go at Nkunku to react quicker. Liverpool come forward again. Diaz up against Casido. Forces him out wide. And Diaz is struggling. Diaz is really struggling. He's knackered. He's really struggling. He's looks like he's got like a hamstring or, well, not a hamstring, like a thigh or something. Anyway, Liverpool just holding on to possession. Happy to go backwards to Van Dijk on halfway. 24 minutes, 33 seconds gone. Launched ball to Joe Gomez. Collects it. Harvey Elliott. Cross comes in towards the back post to one of the youngsters who collects it and brings the ball down. Plays it back to Tsimikas. Edge of the box. Cross comes in, back post. Headed down by Harvey Elliott. And my God, the goalkeeper nearly made a mess of it. Harvey Elliott has had a shot at the back post. Let's see this again. The cross comes in back post. Elliott, unmarked, heads it down. The keeper saves it by the near post with his foot. And as the follow-up comes in for the Liverpool attacker, Dan's, it comes off of Colwell's foot. They're driving forward and the goalkeeper puts his hands on the ball in the goal line and stops the ball from going over the line. Brilliant save. Brilliant save from the keeper. And now we're looking at Liverpool's reactions. And it cuts back to Chelsea going forward and Van Dijk just getting the ball away. Anyway, Chalobah, 25 minutes, 37 seconds gone. We got 4 minutes of injury time to go. Of extra time to go, sorry. Malo Gusto playing on the left-hand side now. Inside to Enzo. Inside of our half now, Chelsea. Out to Chalobah on the halfway line. Brings the ball down. Plays it inside to Dizazi. Casido. Back to Dizazi. Back to Levi Colwill. Plays it wide left, it's to Malo Gusto. Mudrik's on his outside. He drives forward and gives it to Mudrik. Mudrik up against Joe Gomez. Flicks the ball inside. Looking for a Chelsea run. It's Cole Palmer on the volley. Outside the box, straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. Unlucky. Good strike, left foot on the volley. Keeper rolls it out to Van Dijk, gets it back and tries to play it. He's playing it in little triangles around us and done well with it. Van Dijk comes away with the ball. Just got to move position to get my leg up. Wasn't my knee. Anyway, Liverpool on the halfway line, trying to play it forward and Chelsea trying to crowd them out. And eventually they've got past us, but Chalobah's doing well to hold them up. When he does, he holds them up. And the cross comes in again, deflected away by Dizazi. Comes out to one of the youngsters, McConnell, to Tsimikas. Back to McConnell, 25 yards from goal. They got a runner on the corner of our penalty box. Cross comes in or shot comes in. Deflected high over the bar. Is it a corner to Liverpool? Jurgen Klopp's asking his supporters to applaud. Is it a corner to Liverpool or not? It is. It's a corner to Liverpool. 27 minutes, 15 seconds to go. And Tsimikas is asking for the fans. Casido's asking for his players to give more. Keep battling. Give more. Just watch them at the back post. We know what they're like. Diaz. Not Diaz. What's his name? Van Dijk. Right. From our left-hand side. Cross comes in. They've scored! Virgil van Dijk has just scored. I just said it. The cross has come into the near post and Van Dijk gets in front of everybody else and heads the ball into the far post. I just said Van Dijk. I just said Van Dijk. To be fair, the corner is spot on. It's a great header. It's a great run. It's a great header. He's milking it somewhat now. I'm glad I haven't got the sound on. So Van Dijk has spent the last 2 minutes walking behind the goal, shouting and doing this for Liverpool fans. Klopp is now beside himself. So this run, Van Dijk is unmarked. He runs across the defensive line and he beats Mudryk to the header and Dizazi and the keeper's beaten. Can't get there. It's a brilliant corner. Near post. Typical run from back post to near post. We're standing still. Cross comes in. It's a brilliant ball in the box and it's a great header. We're on 29 minutes and 20 seconds gone of extra time. There's got to be at least 2 or 3 minutes. Chelsea still can come forward. Enzo Fernandez, ball across the top. Nkunku heads it down. Shot by Madueke, blocked away. Liverpool get the ball away. Chelsea throw in. About 35 yards from the goal line. To be taken. They're asking for a handball. Oh, it hit him. It wasn't a handball. It hit him in the head. Anyway, Chelsea with possession. Cross comes in. Away by Van Dijk. Headed back towards goal. Away by Liverpool again. 3 minutes of added time. Come on. 3 minutes of added time. They're given offside now. Anyway. Now you're looking at all Liverpool fans celebrating. Chelsea had the chances. We've had the chances today, people. But this performance, based on what we saw at Anfield, is 10 times better. But we just didn't take our chances. Anyway, Kelleher. 30 minutes, 40 seconds gone. We've got 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Kelleher's going to take his time and now he launches it high. Chalobah trying to win the header, doesn't. The goalkeeper's going to collect the loose ball and he does. Right, keeper to come forward. Liverpool, everyone dropping off, tracking back. Petrovic brings it up to halfway inside his own half. Come on. Gives it to Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea got everybody pushed up on the attacking line. Enzo plays it wide left here. Looking for Gusto. Gusto's in down the left. He fires it back inside the penalty box. Held away by Liverpool to Harvey Elliott. Over the top to Diaz. And there's a 2-on-2 situation going on here. They play the ball inside. Liverpool. Oh, Cole Palmer just lashed out at the Liverpool midfielder and given a stupid free kick away. And now Liverpool players on the right-hand side has gone down. I think Diaz has gone down injured. He's just gone down injured. So he's going to waste some more time. Pochettino's sort of just sitting there looking. So Palmer got booked for that. Anyway, Liverpool free kick. Taking their time. We're 32 minutes, 4 seconds now. Gomez back to Van Dijk. What's happened here now? He's just booked Joe Gomez for time wasting. There'll be more time added on. Anyway. Come on. So he played the ball back. They've gone back to the goalkeeper. So Cole Palmer's going to go and shut the goalkeeper down. He launches it forward to the right-hand side. Liverpool win the header, head it inside. They're playing the ball up the line. Chalobah just plays it off the Liverpool defender. It's a Chelsea throw-in. 32 seconds, 45, 32 minutes, 45 seconds gone. At least a couple of minutes added on to this, you'd imagine. 52, 54, 55. He's gone short to Enzo. He's gone out to Chalobah. Get the ball forward. And he does. Chalobah launches one high. Chelsea got numbers up there. Mudryk wins the first header. Dizazi's up there trying to help out. Gomez tries to deflect the ball away. And then Liverpool going to collect the loose ball because Chelsea are gambling. And it's all over. It's finished. It's finished. It's all over. Liverpool win it 1-0 after extra time. Van Dijk header wins it for Liverpool. And the loving's going to continue and get 10 times worse, people. Let's just say that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my coverage because I can't be bothered to watch that crap. So what I will say is that performance from that Chelsea team is 10 times better than what we witnessed at Anfield. Yes, we should have taken our chances. Liverpool had their chances. We had ours. We should have won that game second half. That's the only regret that we got. But what I will say is I appreciate every single one of you for watching and for tuning in. I need to go and not hang around for too long. But what I will say is thank you so much for tuning in. Drop a like on the video for me. I really appreciate it. And what I will say, it's just one of those days. Another day we take our chances, we get the win. Today, it wasn't to be. So, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you all soon.